Welcome back to the United States of Australia. I am the Aussie guy. I don't know what the fuck. You see the StreamYard logo up in the top corner? My fucking card expired, but now can't even play this. The free plan comes with one example video. If you'd like to share your own videos, check out our upgrade. When did that change, StreamYard? You fuckheads. Can I play Robbie's intro? Nope. Can't play any of my... When did that fucking change? You cunts. Welcome, Robbie.
You know, the crazy thing is now I'm upset that I don't get my... Well, that's me, Kibby. I hated my intro, but now I miss it. What the fuck's going on? StreamYard's playing some mind games with me.
Dean is poor. Thanks, KB. Appreciate it. I was just saying nice things about you backstage, so we better go live when KB's here. And he just fucking hits me with that. I did not know. I used to be able to play our media assets on the free version before.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, unless I'm living in a parallel
Now you
universe.
can't play media assets on the free version. Nope. Cunts. No, it's my card just expired and I couldn't be fucked. Could not be fucked putting in the new details. Mainly because my wallet's up in the house. But what a cunt. I'm really pissed off. I was already pissed off. Robbie and I were just talking backstage about how pissed off.
And it wasn't because of me, so don't worry.
No, Robbie had nothing to do with me. But in fact, I was fucking happy with Robbie. I was proud of him. He did great on Eccles Stream. We're all fucking happy and having a good time. And then I clicked our fucking intro music and it said, "See what you get by upgrading." Fuck you, StreamYard. I'm gonna have to go to EVMux now. Heaven forbid. Heaven forbid. All right, so we don't get to play $2 Dan saying fucking I won't push you don't push my shit in, I push your shit in.
Oh no! I love that one.
I know. It's fucked. Rochi, work hard. Be better, dude. Be better. What are you talking about? Did you not see us fucking having our passive aggressive off? I was supposed to do this last night, or yesterday morning. But then what did Eccles do, Robbie? You wouldn't stick it to the fruit, would you?
Oh, yeah. I didn't know if you wanted me to
31 hours of streaming since
I didn't know if you wanted me to say what he said behind it. So
I don't know. We talked about it on.
I don't remember. It was. I think he may have mentioned it to me too on air, but it was so early in the morning and I was so tired I don't remember it. So.
No, Roach, I won't be better with my reactions to it. Actually, I won't. All right, go
Who the hell calls somebody a knob? Is that like a British thing?
British/Australian, yeah. It is a bit old school though. Roach is an old cunt though, so that's fine. Greasy hair. I know he hates when you say that. His hair's greasy. That upsets him.
I was shocked at Eccles' hair. I think I had thought I saw a picture of him from Vegas, but I didn't like think he would look that way, so I just assumed it was AI. And then he was that way again on the stream, and it was shocking. Then
he was that way again on stream. No, I was alert.
He looks like like a community college Viking or something, If that makes any sense at all.
No, it was funny. Because I tuned into a little bit while I was at work. I didn't get to listen much today at work, but I clicked on it and then chucked it in my pocket. You know what I mean? I was just listening, didn't think anything of it. And then I got on stream and his fucking big dumb face was on stream. And I said, "Who the fuck are you?"
I know.
And the pineapple is very slimming. I think he's got a big fucking bonce. Big head, you know what I mean?
So do I.
Yeah, I understand. He uses the filter. I'm fucking upset that I can't play intros to our segments or nothing. I can't go, Aaron's boring and April adds nothing. It's gonna be great. We're scripting this morning. Come on, it's time.
It's time for
Mubi and the scrimp. Walker 2508 says Eccles looks better without that awful beard. I never saw the beard. I've never seen the beard.
Yeah, me neither.
Big W, wipe this up a rope. Yeah, why would you? You get it all over you. You know? It's not a good idea. Who says pocket like a gay? Damn it. Robbie or me? Did I say
Probably
pocket?
me.
I don't remember saying pocket. So I'm going to assume it was
Neither
you.
do I.
Victoria's here, which is always great. It's evocative. Dub Stealth likes it. What? Is this crosstalk?
It's provocative.
It's
It gets the
crosstalk.
people going. Sorry.
Lady KB. Eckle cornrows, though.
Oh,
God
jeez.
bless. Love that guy. Lady KB. I thought you had better taste than that. Come on. Come on. All right. I'll stop looking at this. I'm so lost without my fucking intro drops. I want to just go into the first segment. And I'm like, I'd go over to media assets and I'd click on it. I'll do it anyway. And then yell at StreamYard again. And see what you get by upgrading. Cunt. That's the intro to every segment today.
Did you put in your super tip thing at least?
I didn't. No, I didn't even think about that. Supertip.gg/USOA.
Jesus.
You're right, Robbie. Why didn't I do that? I don't even know where my live stream tab is. Oh, this is just... Should we just quit? I don't even know where my Should we not bother today, Robbie?
Whoa, that is disorienting.
Did you
hearing you talk while you're talking through my phone caused me quite the issue there.
So you're going to pop that in, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good. How do I... All right, so I'm ready to quit.
Well,
really
it's up to you.
What now?
What did I do?
No, it's nothing to do with you. This is fucking... Let's go refresh. You're a cunt.
Did I do it right?
I'm sure you did. I'm got something else going on altogether.
Right family stuff?
No, just fucking computer shit. I need better lighting. I need much better lighting. Let's try that. What's that going to do? Nothing?
Just go black and white. That'll help everything.
Will it?
I don't know.
Fuck.
I'm sitting on pins and needles because I have an amazing ability to get people to take their anger out on me, and I'm really worried. I'm the only one here, so there's only one person you can take your anger out on.
I wouldn't do that to you, but
no, that means a lot to me.
Not for something you don't deserve. You know what I mean? Like that's not fair. Although you are the exception to every rule. So. Yeah. All right, here we are. All right. So where did you do that? How long ago did you do that?
Oh, it's 6:47.
There it is. I found it. So if you think this disorganized fucking mess deserves some money, I just pinned the super tip link. Fuck me. I just looked at the live stream video. Like it's behind, and I just saw the rage in my face.
Yeah, that's probably when I said what I said.
No. It's my rage at fucking StreamYard and everything. Fuck everybody. To be quite frank, fuck everyone right now.
Wish I was getting fucked.
Although, speaking of super chat, I'm not going to harp on fucking money too much because fucking people are making me sick. People are making me sick with money lately.
Eccles so really good at being shameless about grifting without coming off as a giant douche all the time about it.
Yeah, this has got nothing to do with Eccles.
I know. No. I'm just saying.
No. It's other shit that's made me sick. Anyway, supertip.gg/USA. We have Cowboy Shuley. Cowboy Shuley is a voice, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want, Rochi, go drink some fucking booze and get people to pay you money for it, you faggot. I'm just fucking around. I'm mad. I'm trying to pretend to be mad. I can't actually pretend to be mad. what was I saying? Cowboy Surely. All right. That's all I'm saying about money today. Cowboy Surely, if you want to use it, it's on supertip.gg/USOA. Let's get back to doing a fucking show. Even though I don't have fucking intro stingers and shit like that. So let's pretend we're doing I don't even know what order I want to do shit today, Robbie. You fill the blanks while I figure shit out.
Yeah. I'm so good at that, you know? Let's see here. Somebody said they want to get a voodoo doll of me. That'd be a big ass voodoo doll. Not Victoria. I want a Robbie voodoo doll. He's so cute.
Well, so that means she wants to rub it on her clit or something.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No, I'm thinking you could just like tape a picture of me on like a Snorlax, that Pokemon thing. That would pretty much be the same size. I saw some article apparently like Pokemon collectors are like packing heat now because they're worried they're going to get ambushed because of how expensive Pokemon cards are. So like, don't fuck with the nerds because they're all packing Glocks and shit now. Which it was a Vice article. I was like, what is going on in this world?
I do love this. Gross thing. I'm glad I got that reaction out of you, Victoria. Ray DeVito, the gummy smoker. The doll isn't life-size, dummy. Yeah, but it's still going to be large.
And then Ray DeVito goes, yeah, just find a Snorlax. That's way more realistic. I meant like a stuffed animal Snorlax, not a... Jesus Christ.
You put pins in it, dolt. So what, your boyfriend's going to fuck it then? See what I did there? Yeah.
Wait, why do you want to put pins in me? That sounds painful.
Robbie prefers a large dong. Where are you, Malware? Give us a large dong. Am I right? Thank you. What an idiot. All right, we're starting off this week. We're not starting with Steel Toe. We're going to ease into Steel Toe. We're starting with Carl from WATP. The episode's called Who Are These Interviews? Well, hello. Kim Bowley is going to fucking break the Cowboy Surely seal.
Start the train.
Oh, and Kim Bowley is... Did you let Eccles... All right. Anyway. Sorry, I pre-read. Robbie, I pre-read. But Cowboy Surely's going to explain.
I don't know. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't be on brand if it didn't work right now.
I know. I forgot I had to hit the button. Fuck.
I know.
As soon as I hit play, I went, fuck. Let's try again.
Did the Aussie give you the birthday money or pocket it? Be honest, Robbie. Tee-hee.
That's a really creepy audio. No, I got it. Yeah.
Thanks for lying, Robbie. Appreciate it.
What? I thought I did. Did I not?
Dude, I'm just having fun with it. Jesus Christ. No, Robbie, he is getting more money, but he's been given money. He is getting more. We'll say that.
That's good to know.
Kim Nicholson, I have, funny enough.
Really?
And my friend
said that's when we should have realized Connor was hurt when he came out with that gay ass haircut. He had a mohawk going into the fight. He's trying to
Fuck you, Moody. At least you gave money for it, Moody. You cunt. Sorry, I've just seen super tip what Moody's just done.
You're doing what I do when I see the chat.
At least he didn't do it for free. Maybe he can't do image tips for free. I don't know. But no, I have had a mohawk before, Kim Nicholson, and my friends told me I look like Pumbaa. So that was fun. But Moody, the great Moody, you cunt. Did I put my head down? Fuck.
Oh, no.
They really upped the resolution on Google Earth in Perth. Fuck, how bold am I, dude? Jesus Christ.
You need to go to Turkey. We need to start a Turkey grift so you can get a hair transplant.
I need to shave my head. That's the thing I need to do.
Well, fine. We'll do it for me then. I am very insecure about my hair.
And the great NJ Ranger is also using Cowboy Surely. Of course he would. Thank you, NJ.
Hey, buddy, I tell you what, this ISO feller, he's lower in a snake's belly. Ain't no knowing what's in the heart of a man, what plays Roblox.
Great job, Ben. Yeah, I did that. I did love that. I didn't do that. I did love that. So, and Big W with a tenner, coming in with a tenner and an image tip. And this looks Robbie-ish, mainly by the width of the calf that I can see. Boom. Is that? Oh, he's a bat. You're a bat boy.
Oh no.
That's not bad, Big W. But look at that calf, man.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I've lost a lot of weight in my legs, actually, so that's unrealistic at this point.
That's the worst place you should lose weight from.
Yeah, I'm counting the pounds. I know.
That was good. Thank you, Big W. Thank you, Moody. Thank you, NJ. That was all good fun. There you go. Mood turned around. I agree, Moody. Thank you very much. You all made me laugh. I forgot about the fucking idiot that annoyed me earlier today. That was good. Not Echo. I had a great time with Echo. Wasn't Echo?
Yeah. Even I and Echo are on good terms.
Good. I'm glad you are.
Yeah.
I loaded up a clip, but I feel like that shouldn't be the first clip. And funny enough, Robbie, I actually numbered them. So what we're going to do here, we're going to Dabbleverse Live. This was the Thursday just gone. And my name came up. And you know what happened, Robbie? So Dabbleverse Live I think it starts like 4 a.m. my time. And I woke up quite early on Friday. And I was like, oh, Dabbleverse Live is on. Yeah, I'll fucking chuck it on. Maybe I'll go back to sleep, whatever. So I click on it and rewind back to the start, because I woke up after 4 a.m. Yeah. Rewind back to the start. And then I just see in the chat, someone wrote, Aussie guy makes me hate Aaron less. And I was like, oh, wow, these guys played a clip of me. I can't wait to see the clip. It made people hate me. So when I eventually got there down the line, I was intrigued to see what it is I did to draw the ire of one of the listeners, and came across this.
Since then, that was over a year ago. Since then, Aussie guy's been reaching out to Aaron like.
So Carl just gave the setup of, you remember Aaron and I famously, Robbie, were on a stream together once? And Aaron called me
I watched it with Echo yesterday.
Oh, you watched it with Echo?
Yeah.
Even more reason for me to watch your performance. But no. So Carl was setting all that up, saying, all of that. And so yeah, since then, which is nearly 2 years ago now, so that's where we pick up. Carl setting the table for this Aaron clip of talking about me. So it wasn't me at all. I didn't do anything. Just my name came up. That's how hated I am right now, Robbie. Just the mention of my name makes people go, I don't think I hate Aaron as much now that I heard this guy's name. Great. That's nice. But anyway.
Since then, that was over a year ago. Since then, Aussie guy's been reaching out to Aaron like, hey, listen, man, I want to help you with your show. It's flailing. I can come out as a co-host. I can help you out with stuff. And Aaron.
What? When did I do this, Carl? When did I reach out to Aaron and say, hey, man, I want to help you out with your show. I could be a co-host. Robbie, I know you're not across my DMs, but I ever mentioned to you that I've done that?
You mentioned you DM'd with him, but not that.
No, I don't think I've ever.
Especially the co-host part.
Yeah. We've said on this show, we've talked about on this show, we've done a bit where I said, hey, Aaron, you want to make some money? Maybe you invite me on the show. I'll help you hit the goal. We'll do a proper steel toe show. We mentioned that on this show a couple of times. But, we've never once DM'd Aaron and asked to be a co-host or anything. Where'd you get this information, Carl? She's saying it so matter-of-factly. You know what I mean? And problem is there's like over 1,000 people watching that. There's less than 50 watching this. So that's now a fact. All right. And so all the people that reply to my tweets or, you know what I mean, comment on this show, they go, oh, you fucking faggot. Look what you're doing, trying to fucking begging Aaron to be a co-host. No, never done that. You know what I did, Robbie? Back in March, I invited Aaron to come on one-on-one with the Aussie guy, episode 4. I was like, hey, man, drop your defenses. I'm not trying to get you in trouble. How about we just talk? Let's talk. Come on the show. And, you know, we've had a bit of a chat. But do you know what we mostly talk about in DMs, Robbie? Aaron and I?
I'm going to guess the Vikings.
No, we mostly argue about whether or not he abused April. That's that comes up every single time Aaron and I talk, is whether or not he abused April. So yeah, that was weird to me. So Aaron's talking about how I flipped out at him in DMs. That's where this conversation. So Carl's shedding light on the situation is actually not shedding light on anything. It's actually just making stuff up out of nothing. You know what I mean? Which is, maybe you could do your research, Carl. Maybe, I don't know. Robbie, is there a way that Carl could get the facts on this?
He could DM you.
He probably could, couldn't he? He'd go, hey, man, what's this about? Nah, fuck it. I'll just make some shit up. I'll make some shit up and say it, and then that's fact. That becomes fact. Cool, Carl.
It's been like tentatively like, maybe we'll get Aussie guy in here. Like he even told Johnny, he's like, people are gunning for your job, Johnny. Aussie guy wants it, you know?
Yeah.
So then the question.
Great.
He did tell Johnny that, didn't he, Robbie? I remember when he told Johnny that. How would Aaron have figured that out? Does he listen to our show? Does Aaron listen to our show? That is the only way Aaron could get the impression that I wanted to be a co-host of his show. It was me kind of jokingly saying, hey, Aaron, you want to hit the goal? Invite me on, you know? Sorry, in the meantime, Shit Show, member for how many months now, Shit Show? You've been a member for longer than 13 months, haven't you? I feel like that's not accurate, Shit Show. You're an OG member. Anyway, Carl making stuff up out of his asshole cloth. Well done. A55 hole cloth, if it was that cool. Yes, thank you. Thank you there, Shit Show. So yeah, that was look, doesn't bother me that much, but it is kind of annoying. It's because people now believe that I've been begging Aaron to be a co-host. Not at all. I mostly tell him he's dumb in DMs. But this is, Aaron got talking about me for some reason. What was he talking about me for? Actually, before we get to that, I got to get something else. All right, so let's assume Carl's right. All right, and I have been reaching out to Aaron to be a co-host. This goes back to this little piggy a couple of weeks ago.
Team Toe, it means that a lot of interest. Dr. Till, Aussie guy, they both want your gig.
Okay.
So this goes back to when Aaron actually said that I wanted Johnny's gig, which even in the bullshit that I said on this show, I'd never said I wanted Johnny's gig. I think I always said Wednesday night would be the go, wouldn't it? That we always use Wednesday night clips. Oh, it would be Wednesday night. Yeah. So, but yeah, this is where Aaron mentioned it.
Okay. This is an insane thing to do to someone.
Yeah.
On the show.
Yep.
And also, Aussie guy lives on the west coast of Australia. He's not looking for this gig. He's fucking with you, Aaron.
What does where I live have to do with that? I don't know. Like, I'm not looking for the gig, right? But I don't know where I live has to do with that.
On the west coast of Australia. He's not looking for this gig. He's fucking with you, Aaron. Aussie.
So
What
wait a minute.
changed?
Hey,
What changed with because Carl goes from he's fucking with you to then saying in the
I
preview.
know.
Yeah.
So let's say that's what I'm doing. Let's say I'm fucking with Aaron and I'm trying to, work some fucking angle. Do you think that helps, Carl? You think that helps? To say he's fucking with you, Aaron. Which I'm not, by the way. I'm a fucking honest human being that just treats people with respect. You know what I mean? And
Some would say too honest sometimes.
sometimes, particularly to you.
Yeah.
He's fucking with you, Aaron. Aussie guy wants to get on your show really badly for round 2 from what he started around Hughes' show with you.
He
Desperately? An occasional DM just to keep the fucking, keep the momentum going. I don't know if that's desperation. But sure. All right. I'm desperate to get round 2 going with Aaron. Sure. I've always wanted round 2. I think I stated that all the way back when it happened the first time. But I want round 2. Why are you fucking with that, Carl? Why are you sabotaging it?
he claims no. He claims he's gonna try in earnest to do a good show, but there's no way that there's no losing for Aussie guy. If like he goes on there and it pisses Aaron off, that's great for him. If he goes on there and it's a good show, it's like it's good for like there's no.
Well, explain to me the second scenario.
Yeah.
I'm
do you
saying
mean, Moody?
hypothetically.
Wait, what?
I'm saying hypothetically.
Aussie guy goes on Steel Toe and it's a good show.
You know, 2 negatives sometimes turn into a.
Wow. Hasn't this just turned into bury me all of a sudden? What the fuck again did I do? This motherfucker brings up my name. Now I'm getting buried. I can't put on a good show? Wow. What's
Maybe
your beef, Carl?
he was he's still upset about the interview with you.
It feels that way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This feels like unnecessary shade. What did I do? My name gets brought up, and suddenly I can't put on a good show with Aaron? Why not? Why not, Carl? Explain to me why I can't.
Positive when you multiply them.
I mean, that's
No, he
sometimes.
could
That's a
look
rule.
stupid or have no point or be combative or not listen.
Yeah.
He can come off poorly, and he can come off poorly, and that would make Aaron look good. And
Yes.
he could do that. I don't like that all these dead ends keep ending up with Aussie guy. We need another
What the fuck did I do? What the fuck is this burial that's going on right now? Aaron mentions my name. I just get wrecked. Jesus Christ.
route here.
But I also like that Aaron's decided that he likes Aussie guy at arm's length, of course. He's like, I'm starting to like that Aussie guy. He's a great guy. It's like, you were so pissed at him for ambushing you on Hughes' show. You refused.
Can we stop with this? Ambush. How did I fucking ambush? I sat there for 15 minutes talking boxing. How's that a fucking ambush? If this retard doesn't realize that when you're up on revenge porn charges after snitching on your fucking wife and the couples, if he's too retarded to realize that question's going to be asked, that ain't that's on him. That's not on me. Secondly, Melton exposed it the day before. Melton exposed that I was going to be on there. A lot of people don't remember this, but Melton on his stream said, oh, someone reached out to me and said they're going to be on a stream with Aaron on Saturday, and completely fucking exposed the whole thing anyway. There was no fucking ambush. Can we stop with this? Stop with the ambush. It was not. Kim Nicholson, member for 10 months. Thoughts on Glenn? Robbie say go Ducks, please. Robbie will not. Thoughts on, I like Glenn. I think he's fun. Glenn the alien? He's great.
Who's ever talked to him again. And now he wants to pretend like, nah, he's cool. He's one of the good ones.
He is so desperate for friends, though.
That's true.
Anyone who Aaron is reaching out to right now in DMs, he thinks you're an adult who can be easily manipulated.
Moody, what are you doing? Thought we were friends. Thought we were friends. Wow, Moody. Wow.
That's
Yes.
what's happening.
Yeah, and Aussie's a smart guy, but
Right.
Aaron doesn't realize he is.
Thanks, Adam.
He has a lot of good takes, but what Aaron doesn't realize is that what he's doing right now, if he was actually in the workplace, this is what gets you fired. You're not even allowed to joke about it as a shock jock. You can't.
Yeah, now he's going on a rant. Adam Bush is a smart guy. He finally got around to saying that I'm actually fucking smart after all that burial. I'm actually fucking smart. So thank you, Adam. But I just went back to that. No, I know what you mean, Moody. I stand by that statement. I don't think you're adult. No, I agree. No, Aaron thinks I'm adult. You don't think I'm adult. I get it. It's totally cool. That all of that exchange was just fun to me. They're talking about me. That's great. You know, whatever. It didn't fucking mean shit to me until Aaron started to distance himself from me again. And then it becomes, you guys just fucked me. You know what I mean? Like this conversation, Aaron saying he's fucking with you, Aaron. And you know, not so much what Moody said, but you know what I mean? All of this conversation, it's like, oh, Aaron hears that and goes, oh, fuck. I was starting to trust this guy a little bit, but they're right. He's probably fucking with me. You know what I mean? Like, it just, like, why are you blowing up my spot? You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of shit when you DM with Aaron, you have a conversation with Aaron, right? It's fucking infuriating. It really is. And a normal human being could not fucking deal with it. Right? There's so much shit you have to just let go. You just got to let it go and go, pick your spots, pick your fucking hill to die on, whatever it is, pick your spots. The amount of shit that I've had to just let go and then just boom, like that, it's fucking, I'm back to square one. I'm back to fucking square one. Aaron, I want to say to you right now, message received, dude. You didn't like my tone. I get it. All right. I got a little bit ahead of myself. I understand. I went a little bit more of an aggressive tone than you wanted. You know what I mean? But you notice Aaron doesn't ever talk about the substance of my DMs. He only ever talks about the tone. He only ever says, oh, he's psychotic. He's this, he's that. You know what I mean? He never talks about the substance of the DM. So sounds to me like he didn't have a beef with what I necessarily, like the substance of what I said. He just didn't like the fact that I told him to pull his head out of his ass and, you know, a couple of things like that. He just didn't like that tone, right? But Aaron sent me a coded message in there that, all right, message received, Aaron, all right? Don't listen to these guys. They don't speak for me. Everything I've said to you is legit. It's real. It's honest. You know what I mean? I ain't fucking with you, dude. I ain't fucking with you. I just want a real, honest conversation. So that's that, right? That's just me airing that grievance of like, stop fucking with my shit, boys. Stop fucking with my shit. Now we move on. Am I going video file? Yes, I am. Yeah, we're not to that. We're not to the images yet. We'll go video file. So we're going back to Dabbleverse Live. And now we're going to talk about Dabble Tip. Sorry, Moody's written a long one. I think you'd behave yourself on a show with Aaron and not fuck with him. But I don't think any level of work from your side would end up with him trusting you enough to bring you on the show. I agree. I do totally agree, Moody. And with this, Kayla filing the 50-year HRO, if that gets accepted, it's over. None of us will ever talk to Aaron if Kayla gets the HRO. It's done. And I can say that confidently because I was waiting for probation to be done. If she gets the HRO, he will never, ever let anybody talk to him without full trust in them. And he won't ever trust any of us. When Moody revealed that on, that was Friday, wasn't it, Moody? When Moody revealed that, I just dropped my head and went, fuck, it is actually over now. Because she's going to get that HRO approved. There's no way they don't approve that. But you're right, Moody. He will not trust any of us enough to do it. I tried to get him with money. I tried to convince him with money, but unfortunately. What were you going to say, Robbie?
Hasn't he got or is trying to get like a regular side job now too? Besides,
that's what I've heard as well.
I saw a clip, but I didn't click on it because I was half asleep last night. But was the headline / words accompanied with the.
Yeah, it does seem like he's getting a day job, which I'm not even gonna go into the details of what I said to Aaron in the fucking DM the other day that he says that I flipped out on. But it's just when I heard he's getting a day job, I was like, yeah, you dismissed what I told you the other day. You're a fucking idiot. But anyway, let's go on to Dabble Tip.
Is Aaron going to take Aussie Guy's advice and let him help out the show?
First of all, he is going to talk about me a little bit here. The help was not helping his show. All right. And this is where this clip can be misleading because of the way Aaron delivers it. My DM was all about Dabble Tip. All right. And yes, Aaron, congratulations, dude. You're a puppet. You're my little puppet. I DM'd you knowing you'd have to talk about it. And then you'd talk about Dabble Tip. And then Dabbleverse Live talks about Dabble Tip. I did a buddy a favor by promoting his fucking thing. Sorry, Moody. All right? There's no fucking... But I love Flimsy and NJ. Helping him out with Dabble Tip. We all know Aaron will never use Super Tip because of Melton, right? And Moody, of course, as well. Aaron will never use Super Tip. But a new option comes along, Dabble Tip. Dude, maybe try it. Maybe try letting your audience use your voice to call you a faggot. That would be, like, you would make so much money. That was the crux of it. The crux of what I had to say.
Saw a DM today that I missed a couple of days ago. The Aussie guy, who has been kind of a psychotic anti-steel toe guy for a while, but once in a while he'll have these moments of clarity and he'll DM me and it'll be as casual as a poorly socially adjusted Australian can have.
A couple of weeks prior to this, he said he's always really professional, and now it's as casual as a fucking poorly socially adjusted. Like, come on, dude. Like, how little do you think of your listeners? You know what I mean? How little do you think of them to think that they ignored what you said? They're now just forgetting what you said 3 weeks ago, that I'm always professional. Now I'm fucking psychotic, poorly socially adjusted. Really, Husey? Really? Did them a favor. Yeah, you got to get that Us Australia bump or you're hooped. What? Does that make sense? Does that make sense, Robbie?
No.
Yeah, you got to get that US Australia bump. Capitals would help or you're hooped. I mean, you can make fun of it. You can make fun of it, Ray DeVito, the gummy smoker. But they talked about Dabble Tip on Dabbleverse Live with like over 1,000 people watching. Did I not achieve my goal? Now, granted, they shit on Dabble Tip, and so now we're going to shit on them.
And I'll be like, all right, cool. You know, it's kind of like there's a rabid dog, and one day it like rubs at your leg for a treat, so you pet it and you go, okay, he's not gonna act like a crazy fuck. This is good. And then you get out of there.
He called me a rabid dog. That's makes me sound cool. XMMM212, genuinely asking, why would you want to promote Dabble Tip? Isn't it a blatant copy of Super Tip? I thought we didn't like hack ripoffs in the DV. I mean, isn't Super Tip a ripoff of Stream Elements? And again, no disrespect to Moody, like a tipping system is not a new system. Using AI voices, text to voice, is not new. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like that's stealing. But yeah, I mean, Moody's not going to comment because Moody, you know, he doesn't talk business. Look, if you guys think it's stealing from Super Tip, that's great. What I look at it as is Patrick Melton rubs a lot of people up the wrong way. And I said to Moody in a conversation he and I had once, Patrick's a bad face for the company. because he can't help himself. He has to do his little bits. You know what I mean? Like he has to pretend he's going to fuck with someone, which is just it's not a great look. You know what I mean? Now, overall, it's not going to affect the company going forward, but neither's Dabble Tip. Dabble Tip's not going to, you know what I mean? If Super Tip's a great product, it'll work. And I think it's a great product. I'm not even fucking, I'm not shitting on Super Tip in any way. I love Super Tip. It's fucking great. But also, so you admit it's clear undercutting of Super Tip. I don't think it is. I think it's reaching out to the people that refuse to use Super Tip because of Melton. That's what it's doing. Nobody's that uses Super Tip is going to say, fuck Super Tip, I'm going to Dabble Tip. It's the people that don't want to use Super Tip will use Dabble Tip. That's my point. But anyway, let these fellas continue.
Well, I said something that deeply upset him. And I love all these guys who like want to make their online presence about hating the toe. But every time you make
that's my online presence. Yep. That's why all TSN fans are telling me to kill myself. Because I hate steel toe. That's what it is.
fun of something they like, all of a sudden it's, hey, I'm trying to help you. It's like, I don't think you know what the word helping means. So there's this Dabble Tip program that these two guys want to get off the ground.
It's good.
And numero uno, Josh Denny fan, wrote to me on Friday. And he said, you should do it. And I'm like, neither of those two guys like me very much. And also my point was, I don't want to be involved in anything dabble.
I mean, I don't want to argue with you, Triple M, Triple M 212. But you said Stream Elements existed for those people. Melton and Moody made a platform more tailored to this corner of the net. Okay. Do you want me to say it's stealing? Do you want to say Flimsy Greenberg is stealing from Moody? I'm not going to say it. I don't think that's the case. Like, I don't know. Have they filed a copyright, a patent on it? I don't think you can. And if it is tailored to this corner of the internet, why have they alienated part of this corner of the internet? That seems like a dumb move. You know what I mean? Like, it's, why did Melton alienate KB and alienate other people? He's fucking with Chad Zumach. Why do that? I like Flimsy too, to be honest. Look, and I appreciate the discussion, and I'm not, you know, I like you, Triple M, and I appreciate you like pushing these questions on me. It's fair. It's fair to fucking ask these questions. But, and you know, Moody would never admit it, but I think Moody would even admit Patrick has created an issue there for them to where there's people that don't want to be a part of it because of Patrick. But on the overall scheme of things, most people, the vast majority of people, don't know who Patrick Melton is. And they'll see Super Tip and go, oh, that seems like a good option. Same thing with Dabble Tip. They don't know what Super Tip is, but they discover Dabble Tip. I think that's the thing. Haven't even got to the meat of the fucking argument here because I haven't even got to fucking Carl and fucking Mike talking about it. But no, I enjoy the discussion, Triple M, so don't stop. Continue to question me.
Two guys like me very much. And also my point was, I don't want to be involved in anything dabble. I don't want the word dabble in it.
Yeah, this is what we were talking about earlier. Like this, yeah, like we have this competing thing to Super Tip. Even though almost everyone in the Dabbleverse uses Super Tip, we're gonna call it Dabble Tip.
We hate the Dabbleverse, so we'll call it Dabble Tips.
Whoa, see, this is where it's getting wild. First of all, does everyone think the Dabbleverse invented the word dabble? What is that? That's weird to me. Like, the word dabble exists outside of the Dabbleverse. So I don't see how that's a tainted brand, for starters, particularly on a show called Dabbleverse Live. But also, what was that? Let's just go back a few seconds.
We hate the Dabbleverse, so we'll call it Dabble Tips.
Well, who said that? When did Flimsy Greenberg say, I hate the Dabbleverse? He's never once said that. Again, this is shit made up out of whole cloths just to push your point. Like, do your research, fellas. Like, this is the criticism they got. And they're actually covering a topic they supposedly know in Aaron Imholt. Do your research. Know what you're talking about. This is ignorant. This is clear ignorance.
I mean, it'd be one thing if they came out with this before Super Tip was readily available to anyone who wanted it, because now you can just go and sign up for it and use it immediately.
Yeah.
There was a time it was like invite only, or, you know, you could reach out to them and they would tell you yay or nay.
Right.
But now, I mean, what percentage of shows that are monetized are using Super Tip? Over 50%, right? I would imagine. Seems like everyone has it.
Oh, really?
I think so. I mean, I watch a lot of these shows.
In this world, you're saying?
In the Dabbleverse.
Yeah. Oh, like most.
Oh, yeah, because Flimsy's plan is to just get Dabbleverse shows. He doesn't want anything else outside of that. He just wants the Dabbleverse shows. Also, and Moody, correct me if I'm wrong, am I allowed to join Double Tip if I'm on Super Tip? I assume I'm allowed to do that, right? Like, I'm allowed to use both. Let me know, Moody, if I'm not allowed to. I might have to make some decisions. But I assume I'm allowed to use both. So why not have both? Do you have to choose? I don't think you have to choose between the two. I think you can have both. Right, Robbie?
I think so. Wouldn't it be like a? I don't know. That seems like a lawsuit waiting to happen if you don't let someone use a competitor.
Yeah, it sounds like a fucking monopoly. Like people tried to say about Super Tip. You think YouTube's going to let you run Super Tip? Yeah, they kind of have to. They kind of have to, because you can't have a fucking monopoly on the shit, you know? Husey said, where are we? This is interesting. Husey's going to stick it to Moody. Double Tip's coming soon to whatever my show is called. How about that? So if Husey's on board, how can anyone disagree? Because we all know Husey's not retarded at all. X Triple M212. I don't disagree with your argument that Melton is a bad figurehead either, but Karmic and Mersh balance their hate of Melton and their love of money. I agree, but some people don't. You know what I mean? Like Kevin Brennan will not. Aaron Imholt will not. But I'm not just talking about creators. I'm talking about donators as well. There's some people that will not donate to Super Tip. There's probably people listening to our show right now. There's like, no way I'm giving a fucking dime to Super Tip. But they like Flimsy. And they go, oh yeah, I'll use Double Tip. I want to open our options to that, right? Like, why not? If there's one person in our chat that would rather give to Double Tip, I'd like to give them that option. Right? I hope I'm not pissing off Moody. I love Moody.
Most of
That's what I mean. In the Dabble. So why would you have Double Tip?
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
It doesn't make a lot of sense.
And
It's so stupid. Because this other thing exists. It's stupid that you would try something else. Just stick with what you know. You know? Fuck anything new. Fuck any other opportunity to make money. Stick with what you know.
I don't really understand a company that is like entirely like built on spite.
Right.
Yeah, that is funny, Mike. That is funny. Except it's false. It's ignorant. It ain't built on spite. It's built on opportunity. That's what it's built on. Flimsy saw an opportunity. Now, hey, if you want to argue about stealing, I don't think it is, but you can argue about it. And fuck, if Super Tip chooses to sue Flimsy, hey, we might be in business. We all know how we love lawsuits in the Dabbleverse. You know what I mean? So, hey, whatever. But Flimsy, look, I don't know Flimsy. Obviously, we know NJ pretty well. But I don't know Flimsy. But what I do know of Flimsy, that ain't who he is. He's not a spiteful dude. You know what I mean? It's giving people options. I think that's fair, right? But regardless, and look, Triple M's had a good debate with me about it and all that, and I appreciate that. This here from Carl and Mike is ignorance. It's literally, you don't know what you're talking about. But hey, we'll give our opinion anyway. We'll fucking bury the Aussie guys' plans to fucking work with Aaron Imholt too in the same time. Why not? Let's do it all at once. Fuck Double Tip and the Aussie guy. They can all go fuck themselves. Cool. Cool. Appreciate it, fellas. Moving along. We get to, what was I up to? Oh, yeah, let's talk a little bit more about me. Why not? It's, we couldn't fucking walk away from this without burying me a little bit more.
Which is reasonable because I don't think that Aussie guy understands this. I don't think he gets it because he's too in the bubble. It's a toxic brand and you can't grow. Like our show's audience.
What's a toxic brand? Dabbleverse? I'm too in the bubble to understand that Dabble Tip is toxic because Dabbleverse. Yeah, that's fuck. I'm wild. It's crazy, Aaron, that I thought that your homophobic audience would love to make you say the gayest things ever said. It's fucking wild that I had that thought. It's wild that I had the thought that your audience would love to have April's voice to call you a limp dick faggot. That's just, you know what I mean? Or Hitler's voice to say, nah, whatever the fuck. You know, like your retarded audience would love playing with these toys, Aaron. That's what I was telling you. And now you're getting a day job? Yeah, no, I'm a fucking idiot. I know. I'm a fucking retard. Good point.
Audience is getting bigger on Rumble. Bro, we just got our Rumble Creator Program payout for last month. Unbelievable. Thank you guys for the support.
Why are you getting a day job then?
It's why we can laugh off.
Look at his eyes. That gave it away.
Yeah. Do you know what I love? Even in DMs, he tries to fucking big time and like think he's smarter than you. It's like,
Yeah, I can see that.
Fella. Okay, fella. The funny thing is, he told me that I need to get a sense of humor. But in this fucking rant that he did, he showed that he understands sarcasm. Because he says multiple times, I'm just trying to help you. Never said that. I said, yeah, I'm not trying to help you at all. Sarcastically. Wouldn't that be some level of humor? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
$100 in goal misses this week. What are you going to do? We're writing it off. Wednesday's a new day.
You just write it off, Jerry. Yeah, write it off.
They're the ones who write it off.
What do you think that means?
That is a funny Seinfeld bit, and it's a great thing to latch onto. But also, maybe that's what I was telling him. Maybe I was telling him you can make some money off of this, and like him doing this bullshit kind of vindicates my point. But no, because I was just trying to be a co-host. I was just begging to be a co-host, right? So I wasn't actually making points because I'm a little show with only 63 viewers. So I'm obviously not smart enough to understand what's fucking going on here.
Aaron's such a retard. He literally missed the goal by 180 and then 150 Monday and Tuesday this week.
But why?
Isn't it that wild that he would be dismissing my advice on making money? Yeah. Crazy. If you had all your facts, Carl, maybe you could point that out. But you didn't. You didn't have your facts at all. No.
Why are you asking them for that much money if you're then like, I didn't
Right.
even really need it?
That's the problem because you used to say, look, this is what we need to get by. We're not greedy or anything. Now he's saying, if I miss the goal by a ton, who gives a doozy?
He's like, well, I almost got you. You almost believed that I needed that money, but
And I love this idea that Aaron's show is always growing.
Mhm.
He's like, now that we're only on Rumble, this show's never been bigger. You're missing the goal, and you're only on one platform. He used to say, you need to diversify and be on all these platforms. He's a gem.
Keep making my point, Carl. Thanks. The point that you were not aware of at all. You just made up some lies. Well, I'm not going to say lies. That's dumb. You didn't lie. You just made some shit up.
like what was interesting to me about that particular clip where he's talking about the Aussie guy, or even where he's talking about people mad about Los Federales, and he's like describing how angry everyone is, and like I've listened to Aaron enough to be like, there's a chance that Aussie guy had a mental breakdown in the DMs.
Sure.
Is there, Mike? I think you and I know each other well enough at this point to know that I'm not really a meltdown kind of guy. Am I? Shut up, Panhandler.
He's like, fuck you, I'm just trying to help. Maybe that's possible, but that's not my assumption. My assumption, having listened to Aaron enough, is like, oh, Ozzy guy was probably just reaching out, being a nice guy, and Aaron overreacted to it. Like, that's what he's, and I imagine Steel Toe fans are that way too, where it's like, oh, he's having another one of these lying fits.
Or maybe Aussie guy is going for an angle and trying to like sweeten them and get in and fuck with them. And which you can say that, but like, I'm on to you, man. I get it.
Right.
Again. Don't even start, BW. Again, I'm working an angle, trying to fuck with him. No, Carl. It's never been my angle ever with anyone. I don't fuck with people. I present honest questions about reality. And it's funny when Carl said that. Oh, maybe he's working angle, fucking with people. It's funny because 2 hours before Carl said that, maybe 2.5 hours before Carl said that, he was on with Chad Zumok. Right? And, fuck, where's that clip? Oh, here we are. Here it is. Carl, I'll explain to you, I'll let you explain to you what I'm doing with Aaron Imholt.
We were both so willing to just work with each other and make it easy on each other. It's turned into so much more than just that first Hackamania. It's a lesson to be learned, Chad. Be easy to work with, try things, have fun with it, get along with people. It's amazing what can happen.
Newsflash before.
Wow. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. Good point, Carl. Be easy to get along with, try things, get along with people. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. I'm not fucking with people. Why are you trying to fucking slander my reputation? I've nothing but credibility. I stuck up for Kiki on the fucking Jason Scoop shit. I stuck up for Shmuel Buckman on the fucking pedo shit. Like, people that I shit on regularly, I don't feel the need to just continue to shit on them. Like, have some credibility. Just be honest with people and say, this is what I believe. Stay consistent. I did that just to annoy you, Robbie.
Yeah, and it did. It did.
So now we go to what happened after this, right? So I've been chatting with Aaron in DMs, and don't worry, Aaron, I'm not gonna blow up your spot. I'm not gonna tell everyone how deep in the Dabbleverse you are. I would never do that. I know you like to fucking talk about our DMs, but I wouldn't expose how deep in the Dabbleverse you are, Aaron. I know you like to tell everyone you're not in the Dabbleverse. I would never ever tell anyone how deep in the Dabbleverse. Deep. Very deep in the Dabbleverse. I also wouldn't expose the dumbest thing anyone's ever said to me in my life. I wouldn't expose that either, Aaron. So don't worry, I don't talk about DMs. Do I Panhandler? But this is what becomes extra funny to me. All right. I didn't even know this was coming, Robbie. So I was annoyed about all that shit. All right. Making up shit about me, whatever it is. That annoyed me. But then this happened, Robbie, and this is where it got, I think personally, this gets embarrassing for Carl, in my opinion. All right. So Carl has been saying for months, Aaron, have me on your show. Have me on your show. You know, the same as what we did, Robbie. Right? I threw it out on our show a couple of times. Hey, Aaron, you want to make some money? Have me on your show. All right. But as a grown adult, man, I understood that when you say shit on your show, that's not to be taken seriously. Right? You know what I mean? Like, if you want someone to take you seriously, you reach out to them respectfully and say, hey, and yeah, I did once. I think I said it earlier. Back in March, I invited Aaron on one-on-one with the Aussie guy, and he declined. Understandable. Carl thinks just saying on a show you want to do something that that's how you do things. So Carl finally texted Aaron this week about it. And do you know what's funny, Robbie? Aaron's done a lot of talking about my DMs. He's never shown receipts for any of it. Never. And I've never revealed Aaron's DMs, but I've always shown receipts for my DMs. I'm not this time, because fuck you cunts. If you don't believe me, go fuck yourself. And last time, I kind of thought it would be funny just to reveal half a conversation, like listening to someone on the phone. I thought that'd be funny. But now I'm done. Now, if you don't believe me, I don't fucking care anymore. But this, the arrogance of this, Robbie. So this is Steel Toe Morning Show posting receipts of the DM. Where is it? This one up here. Fuck, I can't even read it. I can't even fucking read it. I'm gonna have to go full screen. There we go. You watch my shows enough to know I'm constantly crying and seething, but you haven't heard me say repeatedly I'd like the invite to come on Steel Toe. Okay, let's pretend that's true. Now you know. When can you have me on? To me, that's so arrogant. Like, Aaron doesn't owe you anything. You think you just say it and he needs to have you on? No. Like, reach out respectfully and say, hey man, like, I understand you haven't heard my my calls to be on your show. Look, I'd really appreciate it if I get the opportunity to talk to you. I won't fuck with you. All of those different things. You know what I mean? You could spell all that out. The arrogance of this to just have me on your show now that you know, time to have me on your show. That's, I don't know. That's pretty arrogant. But also then we got here, Aaron says, I knew I had you dancing to my tune. I didn't know you were this down bad. Thank you so much for this. And Carl says, what are you afraid of? Again, Aaron has HROs against 2 men for talking about him. This dude doesn't care about being called a pussy. Right? He's not. You really got. Carl, you've been covering this dude for a long time. It's fucking 2.5 years at this point. You've been covering out. You haven't learned. He doesn't bite on shit like that. There's a lot of work that goes into this, Carl. And you fucked with the work that I put into it. That's why I'm fucking pissed off now because of this. Because of the arrogance of this, to think that you just deserve this. You don't deserve shit. Just because you're the fucking big show in the Dabbleverse, there's still a fucking level that you need to go to. You still got to go about it the right way. And I think I've got one final image. I think it's that's right. Aaron posted all that and said, I'll let you have the last word. And he posted it with Aaron saying, I'll let you have the last word. And Carl said, oh, you left something out here, Aaron. How convenient that you left this off. It's Carl's last word. You calling this little piggy a tribute is a definition of coping. I'm offering to go on your show where you make all the money. I just made a lot of money for Chad. It's a good offer. You wanted Karmic because you think he can control that. You're scared of me. There's no other way to spin it. I'm sorry, that's embarrassing. Like that childish talk right there. Like that's not how it goes, Carl. That's not how you do this. Why would anybody have you on after that? You know what I mean? Like that's just straight up, I've got no respect for you at all. Just have me on because. Just because. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I'm popular and I've got a lot of viewers. I deserve this. Do you, Carl? Do you? I don't think you do. I don't think you deserve it at all. And you think Steel Toe couldn't put one over on you? Like, You thought the divorce was a work. You've been fooled by Steel Toe before. You're not this fucking, daunting task. The Steel Toe. What you gave him was an opportunity to say, fuck you. I don't need you. Why would I need you? Anyway, fuck me, the first time anyone's ever used Johnny Podcast. Who are you, Anonymous? Who are you? The first Johnny Podcasting voice ever used. Nobody knows who Johnny Podcasting is, but thank you very much for the $5, Anonymous.
Hey there, man. How's it going there, man? This Steel Toe guy is a great guy, good guy, just misunderstood and taken out of context a lot. There, man.
That's got to be Matt Wilson or Husey. But I imagine Husey would have used his account. So it's got to be Matt Wilson. Or there's another Steel Toe fan. Steel Toe fan. Get my Go fan. Get my Go fan. Show yourself now. I want to know who you are. Sorry, I saw a comment here. Shit, I just realized this was an anti-Carl segment. I should have been paying attention. Thank you, Olive Monica. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not anti-Carl either. But that just annoyed me overall. Do it the right way and don't fucking bury other people in the process. It's literally like he's sabotaging me to get his own piece. You know what I mean? What the fuck is that? All right, I'm done. I'm done on that segment. Robbie, thoughts?
Carl's background sucks. He's a douche, and I agree with you.
You're never gonna let the fucking. You're never gonna let.
For some reason, that's just there's. I'm one of those guys that forgives but never forgets. But if you're going to make fun of a dude's background, don't have the same kind of overall aesthetic.
Yeah, I think you've got way more books than Adam Bush, which, and even, you know what? I think you intimidated Adam Bush out of his library. How about that? You had so many good books behind you there that Adam Bush went, I can't compete with that library. I'm going to start putting Carl's shitty background behind me. You know what I mean? So that's a win. That's another win for the Robbie right there.
Yeah, a win for the Robbie. A rare and appropriate win for the Robbie.
Do we want to break things up with one of your segments? Because I do kind of need a piss.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Which one do you want to go with?
Let's see here.
Apologies, NJ. Failed actor Adam Bush. My bad. Hey, to be fair, he's also a failed director, a failed musician. No, I apologize. I like Adam Bush. He's good. Yeah. He said I'm smart. So how can I shit on Adam Bush?
Yeah, I forgot to get all this ready. Jesus Christ. Let's see here.
You good? Because I'm gonna have a piss.
Oh yeah, I'll just do my thing.
You do your thing.
Okay. I don't trust this Robbie fella. Oh, he's at Walmart. That's probably a good idea, to be honest. Where did it go? 1 second, folks. I'll try to find what I was looking for. Well, one thing I was going to talk about was, but it's so dated now that I'm not sure where it is in my folder, but that whole NFL insider woman that I was talking about a month ago, that was what am I thinking? Sorry, I'm drowning here. That was sleeping with the Patriots coach. Apparently, she also was was like a speed demon, not like the drug, but like getting pulled over by cops. And she would allegedly, although now they're saying this part isn't true, that she would have coaches FaceTime. I can hear myself being repeated back. That's very disorienting. FaceTime the cop to get out of tickets. And if I can find it somewhere, there is body cam footage of her being like, oh, who's your favorite coach? And then the guy's like, the Vikings. Well, I know the Vikings head coach. Do you want to talk to him? And then I guess she tried to FaceTime the person here. God damn it, it's not where I was going. Did they delete it? Oh my God. And Ozzy's probably just sitting there in the background with a smug look. I'm
on screen, fuck it.
Oh, really?
Moon Crickets, thanks for the 2.
I
can
don't have
any of
two
those-
screens, so I had the X up. So
Can any of those books help the M's win a World Series, Robbie?
no.
Well, Lady KB says stop hoe shaming, Robbie.
Well, I don't see it with her. Like, she's not hot enough to be as hoey as she is. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, speaking of Lady KB, which certainly
I wasn't speaking of Lady KB. I was speaking
No,
of
no, I'm
Xana.
saying Lady KB is certainly hot enough to be as hoey as she is. Sorry, I thought that was funny, KB. I apologize. But no, here's the other thing. Carl wants to do this fucking, daunting interview with Steel Toe. How long did he spend on a fucking fake girlfriend with Chad Sumok? Which was wild to me. It's like, have you heard about what he's done with Lady KB? Have you seen any of it on Twitter? Maybe spend a little bit of time on that. There's another lovely lady in the Dabbleverse. I don't think she wants to be brought up in this context, but we now have the same last name. You guys that know my last name might click onto that. But Chad's been shitty to so many women that Carl wanted to focus on the one that doesn't exist. By the way, it's way funnier. What's funnier than Chad admitting he made up his girlfriend is Chad constantly yelling, "The girlfriend is real." That's funny. Having a man in his 50s shouting, "The girlfriend is real." That's funny, man. Let's not expose that. Let's just have him keep shouting that. All right, Robbie, back to you.
Okay, well, I can't find a Rossini clip, but I can do a Life of Robbie update if you want.
Do it. Yeah. Life of Robbie. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So, as you guys know, I'm pretty much, I don't know if worship's the right word, but like an idol of mine is Ben Maller. And I got the call again for the 4th time to do the mailbag with him. And he's building me up saying how I'm the only one that replies to his DMs immediately when he needs somebody. I'm the most reliable. And then my audio... What?
He's never DM me. What a cunt.
Well... So he's saying and he's joking, maybe Robbie will just become the co-host of the podcast. And then I'm like, this is great. I see an angle here. I could be co-host with Ozzy and co-host with Ben Maller. All my dreams are coming true. And then my Wi-Fi decides to explode and the new router broke. And I sounded like Darth Vader for an hour of audio with him on the podcast. And then, so he was somewhat peeved about that. But then for whatever reason, when they edited it to try to make it so that it sounded better in post-production, I ended up sounding fine, and he sounded like Darth Vader. So now everyone was tweeting at him, "Hey, shithead, get your audio fixed." So now he's mad at me twice because I'm making him look like he's not professional, when it was actually me that was the one with the bad audio.
Who's the editor? What the fuck?
I don't know.
Yeah, make the fucking star of the show sound like a fucking idiot. That's great. Oh, that's funny. That is funny.
I had to. Oh, it was bad. It was real bad. I should have known something was wrong when I heard a transformer explode outside right before I hit the link. That something was going to go wrong with the Wi-Fi. I heard this really loud boom. It was just foreboding.
I love it. Mick E, this was a dream of yours, probably. Wow. I mean, I think he threw in co-hosting a show with me just to be nice. Like, the dream is to co-host with Ben.
No, there's literally no money in anything with FSR. No offense. We might have to edit that out if I ever get a job offer. But there,
from shit.
From what I've heard. Yeah, iHeart is like one of I don't know how they're still going, but they're cutting at all times. Like positions regionally, like all around the US, you always hear, "Oh, iHeart's Iowa office just shuttered," or iHeart's, Eventually they're going to start having to cut people that actually make money. So,
NJ Ranger coming in. You going to write a book called My Struggle?
I don't know.
Bit on the nose, you feel?
Yeah.
You could be the Hitler to trans, you know?
What?
You could be the Hitler of trans people.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's a little much.
I thought I'd get something out of you for that. Wish David, thank you, Stax. Wish David Chandler donated Robbie to jump into the pool. It would be so repeatable.
What the hell's that
Yeah,
mean?
where is Chandler? Chandler! He was fucking.
James Baumet said Robbie got mashed potatoes in his router. I disagree. The mashed
Oh, yeah. Not mashed potatoes,
Hey,
right?
No,
They
the
can be
KB. Oh my
sliced
God,
into fucking- they got to be sliced into fries, or you're not down, right?
I like mashed potatoes. I don't like baked potatoes. Too much work to eat, you know?
It's because like you don't cook the shit. So-
No, I'm talking about just eating it is too much work.
yeah.
KB, Mine
fake
Quiche.
things,
Mine Quiche by Robbie
Mine
Marin.
quiche. Mine quiche, that is funny. That is good. People say women aren't funny. That's funny. Mine quiche.
I might have to trademark that.
That's fucking great. Well done, Lady KB. That's good. That's good. And James Baumer says, thanks for the shout out, Chubby. Is that you or someone else in chat? Is there a fat person in chat that he's talks about?
There's no one that would be called chubby when I'm around because there'd be too much misunderstanding.
And X triple M212 LMA, too much work to eat. That's how fucking fat and lazy you've got. You can't even be bothered eating.
Yeah, I'm down 50 pounds. What can I say?
You're doing well. Well done, bud. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I genuinely. Yeah, we give you a lot of shit around here, but you put in the work. We're proud of you. And even when you're fucking vomiting right before show and say, I can't make it today, we're still, I'm like, he's vomiting out weight, right? That's what's going on.
That's a spin zone, I guess. Yeah.
No, you've done well. You've done well. All right. Should we go to Kiki or Steel Toe? We'll stick on Steel Toe, right? Wait, where the fuck? What is... I'm really mad now. I'm mad. Did I? No, I swear I transferred those. Moody! Only because this used to be Moody's computer. I know I transferred them over. Oh, maybe I didn't. Oh, fuck me.
What's wrong?
I'm retarded. I'm
Oh.
so retarded.
Not as retarded
These
as
ones
me
are-
seeing an email saying you don't have to show up for the podcast, and then me thinking it says you have to show up for the podcast, and then canceling at the last second for that podcast when I could have just said, "Oh, well, I won't be there tomorrow anyway." So never
It's all
felt
good.
dumber than
I
rereading
just
that.
realized
message.
the next two clips are actually YouTube clips, not clips that I clipped. I
Mhm.
was a little bit lazy today. Triple M212, these potatoes are good, but I still have to chew. Good stuff. Great stuff, Robbie. All right, let's go to Aaron, because there's a theme here today. This clip is from Stalin19. Shout out Stalin19. Good egg. Great egg, actually. And he's got two clips from the last day or so that both have a Carl WATP lie question mark.
Hmm.
Now, I didn't claim Carl was lying. I claimed Carl was ignorant and just made it shit up. You could call that a lie, I guess. But I didn't claim that he was lying. But apparently Aaron and Kiki later are calling Carl a liar. So let's check it out, Robbie. What we've got here from the great Aaron Imholt, friend of the show. Just need to use better tone with him. Didn't appreciate my tone.
Than Lindsey Graham. I get to I'll just make a quick statement and then we won't say anything, because when I don't say anything and I let lawyers handle it, I win. I get to buy super attorney Brian Johnson a boat,
Fucking
and I get to
I was trying to pour her a drink then. What did he just fucking say? Did he say
When
when
I
I
let-
let lawyers handle it, I win? Dude,
Yeah,
you went to jail when you weren't supposed to go to jail. What the fuck are you talking about? Jesus Christ. All he does is win, 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 no matter what. Let's go back.
Because when I don't say anything and I let lawyers handle it, I win. I get to buy super attorney Brian Johnson a boat, and I get to really fight my balls off the way I should have a long time ago. I'm very excited about that.
Oh, wow. You're excited about, you didn't fight in criminal court. Fuck that. I'll take the criminal record. What I want to do is make sure I can fight this HRO. That's the fucking business I'm in. You know, fuck clearing my name. Let's just clear the HRO record. Because you know what this says to me? Aaron really wants to do that interview with me. That's what he's saying. I need to fight this HRO because I need to talk to the Aussie guy when my probation's up, right? That's the gimmick here, right? And look at that. Look at that face. Looks like he's just a wad in the eye.
Looks like what happened when Ricada probably jizzed on his face.
Yeah. Well, he usually licked it up, so he would have preferred it around the chin, maybe on the lip. No.
Twice I get to do that. But that's what we'll say about that.
Twice he gets to fight in court for his name. Fuck, dude. Just once. Just once. Go, fuck, man. I thought it was over. I got to fucking go in there again. Nobody's excited about going to court and proving they're not a fucking the greatest little harasser of all time. You know what I mean? Like, this is fucking wild.
At today, picnic table boat captain already seething in the chat this morning. I appreciate it. Picnic table boat captain. All I'll say is this, buddy. In time, you will see, and I will accept your apology. Thank you.
What did he say, Aaron? How can we have context to this if you don't put it on the screen? I yell at Robbie about this all the time. Please show the audience and tell the audience what you're reacting to. Because what was the guy's name? Fucking picnic boat captain?
Something like that. It was long.
He could have said anything in the chat. I'm assuming he said you're about to have a HRO for 50 years and violate it and go to prison. He's going to go, you watch me in 51 years' time, you're going to apologize about that. You fucking idiot.
Very, very much. Very, very much. Speaking of steel-toed dubs, boy, did I play that Carl like a fiddle this weekend. So
kind of did.
Friday, I took a little jab at Carl, and I knew it would ruffle his feathers. Carl's very insecure. He doesn't like not having the last word. And I knew that if I just...
I fucking love this. This is where I'm going to go back to Carl's side a little bit. He's right. But he said in his text, I'll let you have the last word. To be like, that's my whole spiel tomorrow, whenever it was. You know what I mean? Like, that's my whole spiel. I knew he needed the last word. And Carl, like a dummy, you had to have the last word. So you gave him this. You gave him this. He talks shit about me, Carl. Didn't react. Didn't react at all. Other than to say, message received, Aaron. Didn't like my tone. I understand.
Poked him a little bit. I would elicit a reaction out of him. Carl went on and lied when he was on with Chad Zumock, and he said, I've been asking Aaron to have a debate. You know what that smile-talking panic voice he does? I've been telling Aaron, I've been calling him out for a debate forever, and blah, blah. I'm like, I don't have one text. I don't have one DM. This guy's a liar. He's a rat piece of shit.
See this right here. First of all, Aaron, who's the rat fuck piece of shit? Come on, dude. Come on. Let's not. I earned rat fuck piece of shit. All right. Let's not fucking give it to Carl. That was mine. All right. Don't let him in. But Carl, here's the problem, mate. We could have debunked the fuck out of this if you'd not lied about me. oops, I didn't mean lie, make shit up about me. Because we can prove he knows you've asked by the fact that he knew I wanted to be a co-host, air quotes. Because that's only ever been said on this show and this little piggy. The only way Aaron could have known that I'd offered to be a co-host, a one-off co-host, is if most likely listening to this little piggy and he heard Moody say it on this little piggy. I don't think Aaron watches this show. Maybe he does. Maybe he does. I don't know. But had you not said some dumb shit about me, Carl, I could have come in here swinging going, fucking liar. He has heard it, Carl. You know how I know? Because he said I want to be a co-host. Only ever been said on streams. Only ever been. But no, Carl. No, you couldn't reach out to me and ask me what the truth is. You just come up with your own truth. So now I can't defend you on this. Now I got to let Aaron rub it in your little face that he fucking played you like a puppet. Can't bail you out of this one, Carl.
Never did it. And I'm like, but I bet you if I throw just a little jab. Here's the thing about Carl. He can do like a weekly cope show about you where he's like, I have to let people know that I don't like this guy. And then it can have the law of diminishing returns. You can humiliate yourself multiple times, like with a jail call and constant L's.
Imagine that. He just said that unironically. You could humiliate yourself with a jail call. Dude, it was your cellmate. You were in jail. You humiliated yourself. You fucking moron. How was this an own, Aaron? All right? How was this an own? Again, reach out to me. I could have helped you own Carl. All right? I could have helped you bury him. But no, both of you are just butting heads over me and not having any of the facts. Good stuff, fellas. Good stuff. Keep having your little fucking shitty little childish catfight.
And then all I have to do is do like a 2-minute thing where I just needle you a little and you'll fly off the handle and you'll play it forever. You'll talk about it. I'll hand you content and you'll seethe. Well,
yeah, that's what we all do. Good one from Mistress Meg here. 50 years sounds like till death do us part. Yikes. Yeah, she'd be married. She'd effectively be married to him, wouldn't she? Like from a distance. Like we're married 100 yards apart or whatever the fuck it is. You know what I mean? Like, that's good. Shit show. Robbie has to go to the doctor for his CPAP smear. Ah, that's pretty good. That's because it's a pap smear. You're a CPAP smear.
Okay, I get it now.
Yeah. So it's kind of calling you a woman and too fat to sleep. It's a nice way of putting it, isn't it? Too fat to sleep.
I got him again. I knew that if I called him out for never actually coming to me and asking for he said a debate. I'm like, what debate? We're not political candidates. You grift on my name.
What a dummy. Yeah, that's the only place a debate has ever existed is in the political forum. You fucking retard. He's genuinely retarded, I think, by the way. Literally said the dumbest thing I've ever heard anyone say to me. Well, not heard. He wrote the dumbest thing anyone's ever written to me in a DM once. I'll never reveal it, though, Aaron. You know, your secrets are safe with me.
Candidates, you grift on my name for money. You have to get yourself over at my expense. And I mock you for 2 minutes at a time, and you fly off the handle.
Oh, really, Aaron? Because we mock you for like an hour and a half at a time. It's good fun. You should do it. You should try it. It really is good fun to mock another human being for well over an hour, sometimes into the 2-3 hour mark. You should try it, Aaron. You should try mocking people once. You know? Rather than your little cope session.
Well, that's like our whole thing. There's no debate there. And by the way, also not a good look to ask for debates because boys and girls, who asks for debates? The person who's behind. My thought has always been this. If you're comfortable with what you do.
Wait a minute. he didn't ask me for a debate, but he did hint to Johnny that I want Johnny's job, which means Steel Toe wants me, which means he's behind. Oh, wait a minute. It sounds like I'm getting fucked in the ass. Oh, I don't like that. Forget that. Forget that.
If you're confident, you talk your shit, I'll talk my shit. There's no reason for us to really talk to one another. I mean, I don't need him.
Has that ever summed this man up better? In that, Aaron, that's all we need to hear, dude. That's all we needed to hear. Why do we need to talk to each other? You talk your shit, I'll fucking lie about it, and we can all get along with our day. Good point, Aaron. Oh, fuck. That's right. Matt Wilson, the great Matt Wilson, has just become a YouTube member. Thank you, Matt. Did you use Johnny's voice earlier? Were you anonymous? Feel like you were. There's only 2 Get My Go fans in this audience, from my understanding. Oh, fuck me. I'm so used to doing video files, I keep clicking on the StreamYard screen instead of the YouTube screen.
For money. He desperately needs me for money, and he kind of proved that again. So I'm like, if I just throw a little shade at him, if I just tweak him a little bit, I bet you I'll get him to react. He sends me a panic text. I put it up online where he goes, since you watch everything I do, and I got the first cope out of him, make him make the first move, Conway. I got the first cope out of him. It taught me that Carl watches all things Steel Toe.
Aaron, when you said I wanted to be your co-host, you proved you watch everything Aussie Guy. How's that feel? I've never asked you to be a co-host, Aaron. Not to your knowledge. Unless you watch United States of Australia or This Little Piggy. Good own, champ. Really good own. Why aren't you showing the receipts from our messages, Aaron? Showing the receipts from Carl. Why not mine? Because you can't spin it. I know, Carl embarrassed himself. No need to spin it. Why aren't you showing the receipts of my messages, Aaron? Show everyone what I said. I'm cool. I'm cool with it. Go for it. Reveal all the DMs. Show our fights about April, you abusing April. I keep telling you you abused April and you keep denying it. Show it. I'm comfortable, dude. I'm comfortable with our conversations.
Because when you're a narcissist like Carl is, you project everything you do onto the other person.
Isn't this wild? Like he's literally telling his audience exactly what he's doing right now. It's fucking bonkers.
Carl clearly watches everything Steel Toe. I don't watch any of his Cope show. Any of it. Not one clip, not one thing. I don't know what Carl says on a weekly basis.
But he's always coping and seething, right? Isn't he always coping and seething, Aaron? Where do you see that? You must have seen that somewhere. Can't tell me you haven't seen it at all. That seems wild to me.
I don't. But he needs me to, because that'll make him less pathetic. That means in Carl's head, somewhere locked away is, oh, God, I have to talk about Toe. That's his thing. I have to. For money, for attention, for clicks. Otherwise, I don't have anything.
Do you know what the worst part about this is? I wasn't going to talk about Aaron this week. And fucking Carl made me. You know what I mean? That's what sucks. I wasn't going to do it. Carl made me. Fuck.
See, I make content out of stuff I think about what's going on. Carl needs other people. Always has. Even like
Aaron, what do you talk about on your show? You talk about yourself all the time? Or do you talk about other people? I've never seen him play a clip of himself. Well, maybe he has, because he is a narcissist. But come on, dude. Stop acting like watching streams of shitty no-name streamers is any different to watching fucking Lindsey Graham die or whatever the fuck he's covering. I don't know. Watching the Jews, something. The Jews, whatever.
To do a good show, he needs other cast members. I think Mersh nailed it. He's Opie. Carl is Opie. They're the same guy. I think that's why he has such a weird venom for him. He sees himself in Opie. So he starts sending me texts, and I'm like, Carl, why are you so desperate? Like, this is pathetic, dude. What are you doing? It's all up on my Twitter. And I just kind of kept needling him in the text messages, and he kept taking it so seriously. If you don't have me on your channel, that means you're afraid of me. I'm like,
where does he get this tone from? I love how he reads shit. You know what I mean? Like, if I would love to get one of his supporters to send an identical DM to say what I've said. Yeah, like the DM I sent him the other day that he said I was melting down about. I'd love to see one of his supporters send the same DM and see his reaction to it, because it's just wild. Like, we've given Carl some shit, but clearly not Carl's tone. It was definitely way more arrogant, less fucking, gay man, and more, more I'm the king of the world kind of shit,
Carl, this comes off as desperate. Go ahead, kid. I'll give you the last word, kind of dismissively, because I know that's what he wanted. And he's like, if you don't have me on your show, that must mean you're afraid of me. And I'm like, no, Carl, I mean, what it is basically is you need me for content. My audience thinks you suck and you're boring and would be mad if I had you on because it would take away from the good show I do.
Are they mad about this? Where you're spending minutes talking about this boring guy? It's kind of the same thing, Aaron. You know what I mean? Like, you take time out of your show all the time to talk about these people that I'd assume your audience has no idea about. That's what's most bonkers about it, is his audience doesn't like the Dabbleverse. But he talks about the Dabbleverse like his audience knows exactly who everyone is. I thought, well, if I don't like the Dabbleverse, I don't watch it. What makes you think this would be interesting? They're going, Aussie guy. Is he that faggot? Yes, I am that faggot.
Ooh, I'm the star of your show, which doesn't say a lot of good things about you. So I knew
he thinks he's Stuttering John and Carl's the Shuley Network. You know what I mean? That'd be fair in that regard, but who are these podcasts? Aaron, most of the time he doesn't cover you. They do this little piggy. They only really cover you when fucking Reagan.com is in your chat. It's Adam Bush, by the way, Aaron. Did you know that's Adam Bush? Since we're blowing up people's spots.
if I threw that little something out there on Friday morning, I knew he'd see it and I knew I'd elicit a response. And he sent me the first text message in like over a year. Fucking got him, boys and girls. That was, I have to say.
Hey, Aaron, imagine when I send you a message singing, if I get stuck into him about Double Tip, he's going to talk about Double Tip. Imagine, Aaron. Imagine just getting played like a puppet like that. I got you, Dabbleverse Live, a bunch of other people talking about Double Tip. Fucking Shmuel and Quad were talking about Double Tip the other day. Wow, Aaron. Imagine being played like a puppet like that. Bonkers.
A masterstroke by Steel Toe. So Steel Toe trips up Carl again, just like the Mikey phone call. Unforced errors all over.
Yep, you tripped him up. It wasn't their own poor performance there. That's Steel Toe. Another win for the Toe is literally when the other person snatches defeat from the jaws of victory. You know what I mean? They thought with the Mikey interview they had something big, and they made a mess of that. Bad idea in the first place. That was always my take on it. But whatever. They did the Mikey interview. It was a failure. Aaron's going to fucking hang his hat on that forever. And that's another win for the Toe. Cool.
for old Carl from Rochester. It's always nice to beat up a nerd every now and again. I can't remember where the kids and I were this weekend, but we were doing something fun.
You're the best dad ever, Aaron. I forgot about that part of the game. That fucking got me. Oh, fuck, they're lucky kids. They are lucky kids, Aaron. What can you even add to that?
Look at his face too. Like it's not that big a deal what he said.
Yeah, he's like, whatever, with the fucking kids. Whatever. You know? This is why we love you, Aaron. This is the best.
Look at the face he's giving him.
I think we're
when he says that.
Yes.
Johnny Crutches, I mean. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, Johnny Crutches. You know, I'm with you. Yeah.
going through the quarries. This might have been Thursday. We were going through the quarries and we were just having a nice time. And I purposely didn't take my phone out and do any pictures or anything like that. I was like, I think we'll just have a nice time and I'll remember this. This will be a nice memory.
Will ya? Will ya?
Exactly.
I don't remember where we were, what fucking day it was, but I'll remember. Look, that sentiment, I agree with, by the way. My wife takes fucking pictures out of the wazoo. It does my head in. I don't take pictures. Memories. You know what I mean? Every now and then I'll take a picture to, like, if it's just me and the kids, I'll take a picture or two to keep the wife happy. But, like, I'm like, no, let's just enjoy the moment. You know what I mean? Like that. Yeah, I agree with the sentiment. It's the build up to it. It's hilarious.
I don't need to sit here and watch.
Some people do.
Yeah, I don't want to watch my life through my phone right now.
Right.
I'd like to just experience my life and have a nice time. And
you know, when Aaron learns something, he educates people. Aaron learned this weekend he can spend time with his kids and not look at his phone because this is a new thing to him and he now has to tell everyone else. That's classic Toe right there. So congratulations, kid. You got kids. You got your dad back for a day. Well done. He doesn't remember it though. It might have been Thursday. You might have been hiking, whatever it was. He thinks he had fun. His memory is that he possibly had fun. So, you know.
God, people don't, I hate to sound like an old man, but less people do that now.
Well, everybody.
Yeah, that's not bad. Akasha, SH5. If you don't take a picture, how can you remember who super chatted you? That's an MLC reference, Robbie. You wouldn't get that. But I found that funny. All right. Ray DeVito, the gummy smoker. How much for Robbie? You put a Y. It's an IE, dude. Come on. How much for Robbie to sing a cover of Hey Toe? Hey Toe. Is that what you mean? We're doing Hey Jude, but Hey Toe?
I don't know. Hey Jude.
Yeah, well, you guys say Hey Toe. Don't sing it for free. What are you doing?
That's why I stopped.
He thinks you have to document everything with your phone. It has to be recorded with your phone. You have to be able to share it online.
Like a nude picture of an ex-lover. I mean,
you go, look what I saw. And so everybody has to get their phone out and record it first.
Yeah. Like fireworks are a great example. 4th of July, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
How many people sit there and watch fireworks displays through their phone? Picnic.
I'd hope none. It's
Yeah,
a really
I don't
bad way to watch them. Really bad way to watch fireworks.
Also a good way to get hit by a firework.
David R. Fuller, I just spotted this. He chatted this a little bit ago, but this was pretty good. He was drunk to help him deal with those burdens. That's good. That's good. How much for Robbie to do Kanye's Runaway?
Isn't that like a 9-minute song?
We've got 9 minutes.
No, I meant like that would take a toll on my vocal cords.
I mean, come on, dog. You've said nothing.
Oh!
An hour and 45 minutes.
That is not true.
Tell you what, though, you're getting too comfortable with this. I didn't get the reaction I hoped out of that.
Well,
thought
what do you want me to? That,
I thought you'd give me a full high pitch. What the fuck? You know?
I thought I did.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I'm
No,
sorry.
you bailed out of it. You let me down.
Table boat captain says that Bison has 900 members on Rumble. Well, you know what that means, guys. That just
You know what that means? Give me money. That legitimately. Look at this. Cardiff's kids. Is this not a fucking movie villain? Right here. Look at this. The fucking
Sea looks
hands.
movie.
He is coming up with a secret plot to ruin the world, and we need to stop him. We need to stop him. Anyway, what's his plan? Give him money, I believe. But let's just double check. You know what I mean? I don't want to judge the man unnecessarily.
Well, you know what that means, guys. That just means that we have to go on a membership run. That's what I'm thinking.
Do we?
Dude, ever since I learned about the Lone Star ticks, every time I'm at the cabin or like the quarries with the kids or outside for just a little bit, not only am I checking everybody and Gordy for ticks, but I feel anything crawl, even if it's not really crawling. You know, like sometimes on your neck, like a fly will touch your neck and you'll think something's crawling. You think it's a spider or something. I do that all the time now because of this Lone Star tick.
Oops.
Annoyed.
He just exposed how little he goes outside. We all know how lazy this cunt is. You think he's checking his kids for ticks multiple times a day? Not a fucking
I think
chance.
he would throw them in the shower before he checks them. Get in the shower, faggot.
That's what he said to his son. For sure. For sure. He thinks his son's a closeted homo, eh? Like, legit, he does.
Oh, I feel bad for saying that now.
No, so that was funny. That was very funny, Robbie. But also, putting him in the shower ain't getting rid of a tick. You know what I mean? That's burrowed into the skin, you know?
Oh, ew. That's why I don't go hiking.
Yeah.
Everyone's so big about hiking.
A
in
tick
this
would
state.
take months to dig into you, dude, so it's all good.
More of a museum guy, you know?
KB said, clip that. We should. That was Robbie at his absolute best. Get in the shower, you fag. Nailed it, Robbie. Nailed it. Yeah. The chat loves it. Robbie's crushing today. Well, today and yesterday. Sorry. Yeah. Crushed on Eccles. Crushing here. Hey, all you people that say Robbie's useless.
Who says that?
Nobody. All right, now are we going to? Oh, hang on. Let me hit the stinger. Bing, 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 bing.
Does not compute.
Bing. Yeah. We're going to Kiki, and again, in the headline from Stalin 19. Shout out Stalin 19. A Carl WATP lie? Question mark. It's a fucking theme tonight. Although I didn't say Carl's lying. I just said he made shit up. I'm a fucking idiot. I didn't even share that. I just clicked play. I'm sitting here listening to it.
I was wondering what was going on.
What a fucking moron. Give me shit for that, folks. I deserve it. Let's try this again. It's Kiki. All right. So she's talking about this. She watched this little piggy. She's got thoughts, Robbie. Got thoughts on this little piggy.
Imholt, because Moody is a big hard on for him. And what else would he make his charts about? He's not even paid for it. It's bizarre. And this is what
are you paid for, Kiki?
Anyway. What I texted Carl about. You are about to get another blatant, bold-faced thing. I would say almost slanderous and defamatory lie from Carl's mouth about me. Okay, we know
almost slanderous and defamatory. So this could be bigger than the stuff he made up about me. This could be wild. All right. Let's buckle up, folks.
Chad lies, but you are the. I'm just Carl, and I know everything about comedy. But when my feelings are hurt, then I lie about people.
That was a good
You
impression.
are Chad. Chad and Carl are the same.
To add a little bit of fucking laugh talking there, Kiki, that would have been a bang on Carl impression.
Do we want to go into breaking
Yes,
news?
let's get into that, please.
All right.
Please. So what we're about to watch is Moody, the mollusk of a man, Pat Dixon, Cloutfoot Carl, and whoever this guy is, talk about the.
What's a mollusk?
I don't know, but it doesn't sound good.
Huh. I didn't
Let me Google it.
Google what a mollusk is, but Pat
Sounds like
Dixon is a
something-
mollusk of a man.
Sounds like a low-level villain out of Dungeons and Dragons. Let's
Yeah.
see here.
Anyway, Pat Dixon.
Oh shit, I wasn't wrong.
Oh, did you Google it?
What is it? An invertebrate
Oh no, your Wi-Fi's fucked.
snails, slugs, mussels, and octopuses.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
What?
She's saying he's spineless. I would suggest she's saying Pat Dixon is spineless. Would be my guess. Which I disagree. I think he's got a spine, and he's very funny. He's a friend of the show.
I like Pat.
Yeah, I like that. That's great.
New HRO request that one Nick Rekieta's wife, aka Nick Rekieta, in my opinion, allegedly has.
Yeah, what she gets caught up on here is bonkers. But anyway, Chris Mack, member for 6 months. Yo, Robbie, how's the weight loss going? Still, no, he's at 50. You were here late, Chris Mack. He's at 50.
Yeah, 50.
He's hit the 5-0, my friend. But thanks for keeping him fucking honest. Shit Show says Pat is okay. Yeah, look, I know you're not a big fan of Pat, but I like Pat. Pat's funny. Pat's a funny dude.
Filed against Aaron Imholt.
So here is a 19-page court document filed but from Kayla Rekieta against Aaron Imholt. It's a petition for a harassment restraining order.
I'm going to say this once and probably many more times after this. In my opinion, I have no knowledge of this. You think this was filed by her, or was it written, and was she pressured into filing it by, just my opinion. I'm not sure, but from
Who pressured you into reporting Jason Scoop, Kiki? Or you did that on your own? Someone help you? Not making jokes about Jason Scoop. Not fucking making light of it. Just saying. Victim? Like victim. Does it matter who wrote it? Would have thought if a victim is afraid, we protect the victim, right? Be what we do, eh, Robbie? Yeah. I'm going to kill my camera because I need to find my vape, and I'm not showing Moody my bald head again.
past experiences of this gentleman maybe writing a text or two for someone. Could it be that maybe it could have been like at least suggested to be filed by this child endangering felon?
We were in a sexual and very romantic relationship for a long time.
But go ahead. They're all idiots anyway.
Do you know what, Kiki? Let's concede it. Rekieta filed it. Nick, sorry. Obviously, Kayla's Rekieta as well. Nick filed it. And what does that matter? What does it matter, Kiki? It doesn't, does it? She's a victim of a crime and she's afraid for her safety. So why not? Hey? Does it matter who drafted it? I don't think it does. I don't think Nick would have even drafted it. I imagine lawyers would have, to be fair. I don't know. Maybe. I guess Nick's a lawyer. Not really, though. He sucks.
Anyway, go ahead.
Wow. This dropped today?
Drop.
A petition for a harassment restraining.
Kiki, I would have given you that. I would have given you that dropped like it's the hottest rap album of the season. You know what I mean? That would have been great, but she couldn't follow through with it. She had to pause. It takes forever. Chris Mack, if my wife was a lawyer, even a suspended non-practicing one, I would be happy to have her help with the court filing / paperwork. Is that controversial? I don't think it is, Chris. I don't think it's controversial at all. Yeah, it's wild, isn't it? Did you lean on someone who knows how to word this shit? Yeah. All right.
Order.
This is Carl's like this drop today, like a album. Did this drop?
Did you see that? Star 19 had to edit for her to get to it. Watch this. Let's go back. Watch the cut.
They
drop.
A petition for a harassment restraining order.
This is Carl's like this drop today, like a album. Did this drop
wrong?
today?
Was that a jump cut?
It seemed like it.
How long
It seemed
did
like there
take
was
you
more
to
than
spit
one.
that out? Yeah, yes. How long, Kiki? Fuck, I wish I had a... Now I wish I wasn't leaning on Star 19 because I'd like to drill into how long it took her to come up with that. That's fucking wild.
He's so excited. What? Patrick Melton, you guys didn't like braid each other's hair and talk about it because your relationship is so meaningful? His back hurt too bad.
This it was made public today. It's being it's made public today.
Wow.
But
And who is this against? Gino Biscotti?
It's against Aaron Michael Umholt. And so it's Kayla Ricada and four children as well. This was served to him.
Good one, Tuxim. I like this. If you're bleeding to death and your husband is a doctor, would you tell him not to help? Dumb cunt. Yes, thank you, Tuxim. Exactly. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is a problem when you reach for shit. Like, I was critical of Cardiff Electric covering. I was listening to Cardiff covering Chad, right? And Chad was talking about LeBron James, Robbie, and you'd understand this take. LeBron James, he said, if LeBron James goes to the Warriors, his legacy's done. Like, you're going to go to the team that beat you 3 times, fucking blah, blah, blah. And I'm listening to it going, yeah, fucking agreed. And Cardiff went on this rant about, oh, he's a child. He thinks about this like, you know, like nobody cares about the laundry that you wear and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, there's so much shit to shit on Chad for. That's a solid take. You know what I mean? That's being talked about on Sports Talk Radio all across America right now. If he goes to the Warriors, he's a fucking sellout again. And Cardiff shit. Like, don't reach for shit. You don't need to. Just don't play that part. Don't make fun of it. Like, it's not to be made fun of. You know what I mean? She's literally reaching for anything. It's just fuck Ricada, fuck Carl, fuck Moody, all of that, and I'll just reach for whatever I can fucking reach for.
You know what that tells me? You remember the they have 5 children that they were charged with endangering. One is of age now, must be. Remember on my show we keep talking about, you know, John and Kate +8 and Colin Gosling coming out with a tell-all memoir. One of those kids is going to come out with a memoir. My dad won't stop embarrassing us because of Uncle Aaron. He won't let Uncle Aaron go.
You think that memoir is going to be about Uncle Aaron or other dad Aaron? You know, because their dad is Balin, of course, but you know what I mean? Like, listen as she describes what Ricada's kids are going to do. And just imagine Carl. Yeah, fuck Carl too. You know? But no, Aaron's kids in the same context.
And he won't stop dragging us all through this embarrassment.
Aaron added his child to a HRO. They just drag the child into embarrassment. Sure.
It's statistically impossible that one of those kids doesn't come out with a memoir. But 4 kids, not 5, 4. The one, oh, you mean
3 kids. Aaron's got 3 kids. 3 kids. Yeah. Just to be clear.
The ones that you're afraid for the kids that you endangered, according to, were you afraid for them when you were driving them around high? Were you afraid for them when you drove them into a tractor recently?
Aaron didn't drive his kids into a tractor, but he did drive them around high, or at least April did. You know what I mean? So, and Aaron said Charlotte was in danger, and they were all in danger when he filed his HROs. Just to be clear here, Kiki, it's the fucking same, except Kayla's a victim. Aaron's not. Aaron's not a victim at all. Has never been a victim. Will never be a victim. And we've got the old one-eye fucking blinking Kiki here too.
Were you afraid for the children when you were doing blow 24/7? Were you afraid for them then? But no, we're afraid that Aaron's gonna say something.
But you're afraid that Nick and Patrick are gonna say something. Buttshine's here. Hello, Buttshine. Is this the Aaron is bad show? We said we were shitting on Carl a little bit earlier. Now we're shitting on Kiki. Look, I can't say this because it's potentially defamatory, but I'll put it on screen. He now says incestuous child molester. So, all right. This person does not like Nick Recator. Neither do we.
Were you afraid when you were doing drugs with guns in your house? Were you afraid? Were you afraid then? Were you afraid when there was blow on credit cards? Were you afraid? Nick and Kayla, were you afraid when your kid tested positive for cocaine? Were you?
Hey, Kiki, I don't know if you've seen the clip of when Aaron said he had to go do an interview with Child Protective Services. You do understand Aaron's kids were in the same situation? Nick's a shitty dad. Nick is a fucking shitty dad. And he's boring, not good to listen to. He sucks on all levels. But Kayla's a victim, Kiki. Kayla's a victim. You do understand that, right? Yes, she did cocaine. Was fucking another man. The kids are around. She's not a great mother either. But she's a victim of Aaron Imholt, who also was involved in the exact same shit that you're talking about. Dummy.
Afraid then? Were you afraid when, instead of going, hey, my kid tested positive for cocaine, instead of being like, this is the government's fault, maybe go, did my kid get into cocaine?
What does this have to do with Kayla being a victim and wanting a HRO from a man that has harassed her for well over 2 years? What's that got to do with this, Kiki? I mean, I'm confused. Here.
What a terrible parent I am. I endangered my children. But no, this is necessary.
Yeah, the guy that's been harassing her for 2 years, over 2 years, who also endangered his children. Yeah. That's necessary. And lovely face there, Kiki. Love the face.
We gotta tell Aaron not to say anything. What was that, Modi?
4 children as well. It was served to him on the 6th of July at 12:05 p.m. after he was done with his morning show. So, do we want to go? Do we want to go through this?
Moody, I want to go through this.
All right.
Oh God, it's just like how he feels, like alive.
Huh?
Moody, I want to go through it. Carl and Chad are the same gay liars.
Stop teasing me.
Wow. She's called Chad gay. Did you hear that, Chad? She called you gay and a liar. Who would call Chad Zumwalt a liar? That's bonkers.
Okay, so pretty normal stuff. We've redacted names.
Stop teasing me. I know you have
I agree, Kiki. That was fucking gay from Carl. Stop teasing me. That was fucking gay. I'm with you. Fucking get through it.
Ew. Stop teasing me.
Do we want to go through this?
Moody, you know I want to go through this.
All right.
Stop teasing.
Did you see it? Wait. We're going back. Why'd you try and go along with that?
Ew. Stop teasing me.
Do we want to go through this?
Moody, you know I want to go through this.
All right.
Stop teasing.
That lip syncing was not even close. She had no idea what she was saying. Hey, but Robbie, your buddy's here.
Oh boy.
Todd Lecoq. Robbie is a hunk. That's what they all say. Isn't it, Robbie? They all say that. Stash, why do they always use the gay accusation as a slur? I know. It's wild. It's not fucking an insult to be gay, is it, Robbie?
Me.
Okay, so pretty normal stuff. Kayla, we've redacted names of minors, phone numbers, addresses. You don't need that info.
Ice dancers here. The way Carla Moody laughed, talked about me made me sick. They're just
Hey, Ice Dancer. Nobody gives a fuck. Why are you a thing? I'm sorry. Why is she a thing? I'm sick of hearing about this woman. She's just a fucking chatter. Go away.
disgusting. They're fucking disgusting. This is what they have. It's the only way that they can get blood into their whatever they have going on. Because I would say vagina.
It's the only way they can get blood into. I forgot where blood goes. Where does blood go? To the penis when you're horny? That's it. It's the only way they get blood to their penis.
Now look at them. It's the only way they can get blood flowing. They're gross. And they're not funny. It's embarrassing. And they need to be shamed for how embarrassing they are.
Oh, wait. Mistress Meg, are you talking about Ice Dancer? She's trolling? Relax. All right, fair enough. I apologize, Ice Dancer. I'm just so fucking sick of the Merchant Ice Dancer talk. I snapped, right? Mrs. Meg, I snapped. I'm fucking sick of hearing about it. But I apologize, Ice Dancer. If that was trolling, well played.
No one's worried. It's like, we're worried about Aaron saying something, even though he already went to jail for a week and he's on probation.
Children as well. And they all need protection from Aaron Imholt. There hasn't been a restraining order from Kayla, from what I...
Right, because it was just a court order that he wasn't...
It's a court order, which is de facto...
She's confused. She's listening to this going, I don't know what any of this means. What does de facto mean?
See why I know that Moody's not a virgin. Apparently he has a wife. He's like a dopey. He's like a Teletubby with...
I mean, Teletubbies are notoriously tall, aren't they? Yeah, they're quite big Teletubbies, aren't they? Moody's very short, is what I'm saying. He's far from a Teletubby. He might be fat, to be fair. Puck 305. Gays are annoying and never stop complaining. I know, Robbie never stops. I agree. Robbie knew that was coming, didn't you? You knew that was coming.
A Discord, This is like virgin incel behavior, right? And Nick Rekieta's, they're like God. They're like, you did drugs once? That's so cool.
Oh, yeah. Nick's a god. Nick's a fucking god. Fuck off. Cunt's a fucking loser.
That's so cool. Bring your fridge to Hackamania. This is so cool. No, he endangered his kids.
Hey, you know who else did, Kiki? You know who else endangered his kids? He had to talk to CPS too. They're both fucking idiots. Yay!
Or at least was charged with it. I mean, I don't know what else you would call that. He's like, yeah. But Aaron.
Like the same restriction.
Isn't it wild? She's literally going, yeah, but Nick. Actually, she's not even saying yeah, but Nick. She's saying no, Nick. She's disagreeing with the Aaron stuff, but then going Nick. I love how fucking dumb these people are. I can't understand what they're saying.
Right, but not an actual restraining order.
And if you remember, Aaron said he loves his restrictions. He wishes his restrictions could go on forever. So
keeps him in line.
He should be glad he's.
It's like when
this,
Whitney Cummings said that she likes being censored by YouTube.
Right.
Makes her show better. Or when Aaron said
Good one, Carl.
that he likes being
I agree. What was that, Carl? Come on.
demonetized by YouTube. People are all retarded.
He's done his part.
Way to add it. Way to add something there, Pat Dixon. Producer Chris just sitting there.
Because the day before he sent that.
Here's what I was gonna say. If I'm Kayla, okay.
Yep.
My mug shots out there, along with my,
What about your buttholes out there? Sure.
rat face and junkie whippet boy husband. If I'm Kayla, and I don't know Kayla, I'd think let's just not.
What?
Let's not bring this back up.
Ah. Interesting. Kiki. What did I do? What, a month, 6 weeks ago? Came on this stream and I told our audience so much hate. I got so much hate for saying, hey, let's lay off the Jason Scoop shit. Hey, she doesn't deserve that. She's a victim. This is more recent than Jason Scoop, Kiki, and you bring him up all the time. When is it acceptable to bring up your past trauma? When is it acceptable to be a victim? I know you're a victim, Kiki, and I'll never fucking deny that. You're a victim of Jason Scoop. Why can't Kayla be a victim? Why are you stopping her from being a victim? This is fucking wild. She's got to let it go, does she, Kiki? She has to let it go? Fuck me, this is wild. Like, imagine being a victim and having this attitude.
Right? Any of it. Try and move on. But this seems like a Nick thing because he's still so in love and just needs to accept. It seems like a Nick thing. He's the lawyer, right?
So Nick's mad about her being a victim, so she's not allowed to be a victim. Listen to yourself, Kiki. This is why people don't like you. You're not a friend of victims. You're not a friend of women. This is what I tried to tell you when you came on one-on-one with the Aussie guy. But no. Bury Kayla more. Keep burying Kayla.
Got it. No, I know what we'll do. The judge, the HRO that Aaron put on us a year ago would have been up by now. If I had just agreed to stay away from him and shut up, it would be up by now.
Aaron would not have spent 6 days in jail if he agreed to shut up and not mention his victim. Oh, but wait, you and your husband had to get involved too. Oh, that's right. You made it worse for the victim. You and your husband. Yeah, of course. But no. Fucking everyone else should shut their fucking mouths, shouldn't they?
Now, I need you, Kayla, even though I was in a sexual and very romantic relationship with another woman. Right?
She was in a sexual relationship with another man. Remember that, Kiki? You forgot that part of it, didn't you? You know Kayla was fucking Aaron, right?
Image to Gino on his show.
There you go.
She texted him, please stop talking about me.
Yes.
It really hurts me. And he was like, okay, I get it. I'll stop. I'll stop. Then he does a criminal act.
What do you got to say about that, Kiki? You heard that, right? You heard that she texted him and said, can you stop? You didn't hear that, did you, Kiki? You didn't hear that. No.
the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going. Respondent took pictures of the victim without permission as follows. A reference file number. This is revenge porn. Respondent took a picture of petitioner while live on the air. He was on the phone with Stevie Lou. Another one. Respondent shared private sexual images of the victim without permission as follows. Remember, Aaron also ticked this box when he filed his HROs against Nick and Patrick.
That's right. All those topless pictures of him at Academia too.
Topless. Showing
Yes, a group of incels. You all showed text messages. You had the cuck. You had a refrigerator that had blow on it. Formerly,
What a dumb thing. Had blow on it formerly. Formerly the blow fridge, but now just a fridge. No more blow on said fridge.
the kids are probably still just, recovering from their parents, being taken away from their parents. But Hackamania, woohoo! Let's go show some topless selfies of Aaron.
You know the joke about topless, Kiki? A man doesn't take topless photos because it's not lewd, it's not sexual. A man's nipples, less sexual than a woman's. Not sexual at all, really. I've never seen a woman go, I want to fucking suck your tits. You know what I mean? And you could suck my tits, I can tell you.
They're still on this thing, Nick. I have no idea. I don't know, Kayla. I hate that I even mildly know Nick. But
you don't know Nick. What do you mean mildly? You know Nick as well as you know me. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You don't mildly know anything.
But they're still on this thing, and it says it in this HRO, right? That this photo was not consensually taken.
This is the hill she's going to die on, Robbie. You ready for this? This is the hill she's going to die on.
I'm sorry. Gino didn't ask for that photo. It was a gross thing. Aaron knows he should never have sent it. Again, this is 2 years later, all right? The man.
It's 5 years since Scoop.
Spent a week in fucking jail, okay? It was a gross thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
It was, in my opinion,
right.
I'm sorry, I saw it. It was a consensually taken photo. For them to put again in this thing that it was some sort of creep shot taken without her consent, I think Nick, and also you're high on drugs with 2 women at the time, according to you.
Okay, so it must have been consensual then. If they were high on drugs, clearly since a consensual photo, right, Robbie? She wanted that photo taken. They were high on drugs. I know every time I'm high on drugs, I say, get out the camera, snap a shot right now because I am in my best form. See how big my fucking pupils are? My parents will be proud. Yeah. Everyone wants photos taken when they're fucking pinging out of their brain. Yeah.
Maybe you just don't remember, or maybe she doesn't remember, or maybe doesn't want to tell, I don't know, her husband that, I posed for it.
You mean, she doesn't want to tell her husband that she posed for a photo for the man that her husband knew she was fucking. I mean, I'll let him stuff his little peenie inside me, but there's no way I can let Nick know that I posed for a photo. That would be a bridge too far in this relationship. You've got it all figured out, Kiki. They should start a new, Columbo show, but just call it Kiki, and she can figure this shit out for everyone.
The photo, in my opinion, it would be a picture taken of me, but without my clothes on.
You mean like your OnlyFans? Do you claim revenge porn over? Oh, Robbie's gone. Bye, Robbie. You claim revenge porn over your OnlyFans, like Kiki. You saying Brittany Venti revenge porned you, Kevin Brennan revenge porned you, Patrick Melton revenge porned you. Didn't you post for those? That was photos taken of you without your clothes on. Oh, Why do you keep saying revenge porn? Interesting.
That's what it looked like. That is a complete and utter lie. And again, they've never seen the picture. It's ridiculous.
Wait. Whoa. They've never seen the picture, but she consented to the picture. How do you consent to a picture you've never fucking seen? Make sense of it for me, Robbie?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I was gone.
To
Everything
say
crashed
that
on
it
me.
was not consensually taken. You're walking around, and I'm not saying he should have sent it to anyone, but you don't need to add that in. It just makes you look like a liar because you've never seen the photo. Or is she lying? Or were you too high with April in the
Whoa. All right, this is getting wild now. So now the victim was too high to know she consented to the photo. But she's never seen the photo that she consented to. Following this, Robbie? You're not, are you? Don't worry, no one else is either.
Okay, good.
It's just fucking insane.
I was worried if it was a trick question or something.
No, she's twisting herself in knots to figure out how Kayla and Nick are the bad guys after Aaron fucked with Kayla. And again, Kayla's never, well, I think she might have started going on, excuse me, started going on streams with Nick again or whatever, but Kayla's not been in the public eye. You know what I mean? Like, she's not said fucking word boo about this shit, other than a statement read in court, which is what you do as a victim. You read a victim impact statement.
sent it to anyone, but you don't need to add that in. It just makes you look like a liar because you've never seen the photo. Or is she lying? Or were you too high with April in the corner to realize?
Here we go again, Kiki. First of all, Chris Mack. Revenge porn requires a level of trust to be betrayed and expectation of privacy. If you make nudes available for a negligible sum to anyone with a credit card on the internet, you have a copyright issue. 100%. 100%. Now, April again. Again, Kiki. We talked about April for fucking nearly 2 hours when you came on the show. She has been dead fucking silent publicly for 2.5 years. The last public words we heard from April Imholt / Anderson was, "Thank you, Your Honor." I'm not sure if that's 100% correct, but it was her fucking bail hearing, whatever the fuck it was. This is the last public word we heard from April Imholt nearly over 2 years ago. This cunt can't stop telling everyone how she's a fucking cokehead and fucking whippets and fucking... Stop fucking dragging her name through the mud. You're supposed to be a friend. You claim to be a friend protecting her. You're still... And like a week or two ago, you're on Hughesy's show doing the exact same fucking thing. Who the fuck do you think you are, Kiki? What did April do to you to deserve that you, 2.5 years later, are still smearing her name, still dragging her through the mud? Aaron's still doing it as well. After I pleaded with him, hey, let fucking let April go, dude. She could have buried you. She could have taken a quick payday and buried you. She didn't. And then Aaron said the dumbest thing I've ever fucking seen.
Hey, what's going on? She's walking. You were all nude all of the time, which is weird. Just my opinion. It was not.
Your husband walks around the house nude, you fucking idiot. You talk about it on your show all the time. Your husband walking around nude. That's fucking weird. What kind of a fucking weirdo would do that? Fuck me.
Not a creep shot. This thing, in my opinion, and again, waist up, posed, nude, looking directly in the camera. Aaron wasn't doing his live stream like in her bathroom or something. She was walking.
Kiki, he was doing a live stream. You think she thought he was ready for a photo? Or did she quote unquote pose to fuck with him while he's live streaming? Did she maybe do that, Kiki? Is that maybe what she was doing? She was like, oh, he's live. I'll flash my fucking tits at him and try and put him off his game. She didn't say, hey, retard, take a photo and send it to your friend. Fuck, you're dumb.
Walking around nude in his studio to like be like, oh, I'm like sexy. Look at me. And then posed for a picture. Stop putting that in there. This whole thing.
Stop blaming the victim. Stop it. Everybody. I'm the only one who said, stop calling Jason Scoop a hero. That's fucking hack. It's fucking low rent. It's garbage. But the way you're behaving is why people say Jason Scoop's a hero. Do you not get this, dummy? You don't understand? You don't respect victims, so people don't respect you. That is the problem here, Kiki. Do you not get it? This is why you get bombarded with the Scoop stuff. It's because of dumb shit like this. This is probably the most fired up I've ever been because this pissed me off. This really pissed me off. Thank you, Pretty Antisocial, the lovely Haley. Oh, the Ashley, dusting off the Ashley Cummings voice. Oh, hang on. Let's go to this screen first. Keanu, I promise you, Ashley Cummings will not see a dime of that. You remember the Kiki and Ashley? Wasn't that fun times, Robbie? I miss Kiki and Ashley. That was
great.
Good fun, innocent fun.
It was muted, by the way, the sound.
A motherfucking cunt. We'll try it again.
Is this thing on? I'm getting paid after this, so take that pee on you.
You heard it that time?
Yeah, I could hear it.
Yeah, good. Again, Ashley Cummings will not see a dime of that. Unless she sends me a nude. And she might see $1 of it.
You know what? Whatever. You want to like put it out there because you just don't even give a fuck about the rest of your life and your entire MO in life is just like getting back at Aaron for, you know, getting out before you were all arrested, Nick.
Getting all out before they're arrested, or which Aaron is now conceded that he snitched. So, yes, they're mad at Aaron for getting out and snitching. And yes, Doom, yes, my green screen sucks. My lighting's shitty. I like Dean's wisps on the green. Yeah, it sucks. All right. Thanks, Doom. All right. I appreciate it. It looked way worse earlier, Doom, by the way. I fixed it just for you. Well, yeah, fixed it to this level. Anyway, making me feel fucking self-conscious about my background, Doom. How dare you? How dare you?
Like, I'm sorry that you never saw the picture, but you were all fucking high and she was walking around naked, stopped and posed for a photo. So.
Stopped and posed for a criminal case. Is what you mean, Kiki.
Sorry. I saw it. You didn't. You were too busy doing lines with April. And then eventually teaching her to do whippets and then leaving her in the side house.
Wow. So again, bury the victim and let's drag your friend back into it again. Another victim. Bury her a little bit more too. You're a good friend, Kiki, and you're a real supporter of women. Real supporter of women. Moon Crickets. Dean, I can get you technical support from Shmuel Buckman. Hey, Moon Crickets, how about you go fuck yourself? All right? That's not in good fun. I'm in a bad mood now. All right, Doom. Come on, hit me. What? No, I think it looks fantastic. The way there's a permanent fuzzy effect makes it look like you're in front of a million flies. Very unique. Thank you, Doom. I appreciate it. I thought sometimes I feel like it looks like it might be raining. You know what I mean? Because there is a bit of a cloudage up there. And
And promising her that you were going to leave your wife. So there you go.
Exchanged demeaning commentary about the photo. Petitioner did not consent to the photograph being taken and did not consent to this photograph being distributed to Gino Bisconte or any other person. The public nature of sharing the photograph.
Of course not. You should never send an intimate photo. All of you assholes, right? But Patrick Melton, it's fine. Revenge porn is fine when it's your Lord and Savior.
I'm going to fucking break my equipment. She just did it. She just fucking did it. Claimed revenge porn on the photos you posed for, you retard.
We can't see the video, by the way.
Fuck you. I don't care anymore.
Sorry, I just thought you'd want to know.
Nah, thank you. I think I just woke up the neighbors with that. Oh, God. Photos you posed for, retard, and uploaded to the internet and sold for money is never revenge porn. Ever. It's never been, never will be. But you're telling a victim of a crime to get over it because she posed for it. You spread your cheeks, squatted down on your iPhone, and took a snap of your fucking ass, you dumb cunt. I don't think we're friends anymore after today.
With the discussion has subjected Petitioner to extreme, persistent, and disgusting comments and has immensely damaged her reputation.
But not from Gino, obviously, right? Gino's been pretty cool about it.
He's probably the worst.
That's pretty funny, Carl. Actually, the delivery. That was pretty good.
Now, here we go. Carl,
Oh, here comes the
what
lie.
you were about to say, I demand an apology, and you can send an edible arrangement and say, I'm sorry for being such a blatant liar like Chad for clicks.
I just want everyone to remember, I never asked Carl for an apology for the dumb shit he said about me. Never asked for an apology. I don't need an apology. It's fine. But let's see what Kiki wants an apology for.
And likes. And I'm sorry that I lie about you, Keanu, because I am butthurt that I am so insecure with myself and my clubfoot former.
Yeah, he loves it. And I saw a clip where someone brought that up to Keanu, where they're like, yeah, I mean, you're always like worried about women, but you don't give a shit about what your husband does with Kayla. She's like, well, she's a whore, so who cares? Like,
right.
Right? Play the clip. I have said time and time again, you try and get Gino Bisconti not to say something, okay?
Mhm.
I've said that 100 times.
You know, you're not responsible for your husband, and you don't need to address anything he says. That's fine, Kiki. Cool.
Where is the clip, Carl, that you were watching
Oh, hang on. What?
that I said, well, she's a whore?
Oh, literal Kiki. Oh, literal. I think he's paraphrasing, Kiki. I think he's paraphrasing.
Carl, you're a fucking liar. You are lying. You are lying to your audience that is way bigger than my audience. I'm not like, I have no,
Our audience is way bigger than yours. We get it, Kiki.
qualms about saying that. You are lying. Play the clip. Your credibility, at least.
Kiki, just climb down off your high horse. We're playing the clip right now. It's paraphrasing, Kiki. It's not a lie. It's paraphrasing. But you've spent the last, how long is this clip? We're 16 minutes into this clip. You've spent this last 16 minutes saying she's a whore. Who gives a fuck? Effectively, Kiki. It's paraphrasing. But that's been the sentiment of this entire clip is fuck her, she's a whore. But Patrick Melton revenge porn me because I squatted over my iPhone and took a snapshot of my anus. Yeah. Why did I say my? That was a clip of me saying I squatted over a fucking iPhone and took a snapshot of my anus. Great. Fucking great. Don't clip it, Doom.
Dealing with me is f***ing shot. It's bullshit. You're an insecure little mollusk of a man.
Wait. Pat was the mollusk, wasn't he? Wasn't Pat the mollusk? Thought Pat was a mollusk.
What was that again, Carl? I want someone.
KB? Never. All right? Never. Every day, forever. Fuck off, shit show. He's got the timestamp. Cunt.
Name one time. Name one time I said something even like that.
Right now, this clip
to Keanu.
It's very much like that, Kiki. Right now, this clip we've been playing, very much like that. All right? You're a dummy. You're a dummy.
Where they're like, yeah, I mean, you're always like worried about.
I saw a clip, a fictitious clip, where someone brought that up to Keanu, what Gino says. And Gino has his reason to say whatever he wants.
He has his reasons. Yeah, an old drunk is his reasons. KB says it's the only constant in my life. Dean's butthole pics every morning. Sorry about the hemorrhoids last week. Couldn't help it.
Free speech and all.
Robbie's face then.
All that. You try and get Gino not to say something. I don't necessarily agree, but he's saying, Carl, you bold-faced liar, snaggletooth liar. He's saying
that's Stuttering Johns. Come on, Snaggletooth is Stuttering Johns. All right, stop. You fucking disavowed him. All right, called him a fucking sex pest and a drunk driver. You're not allowed to say Snaggletooth.
He saw a clip where someone brought up what Gino says to me, and I go, "She's a whore, so who cares?" Fine.
Don't you love how the captions said horse? She's a horse. No, Kiki, again, Carl was paraphrasing, all right? It's the general gist of every time you talk about Kayla is you minimize her victim status and you make her sound like a whore because of all the cocaine and the sex and all that. You know what I mean? That's what you do, right? And it comes across like you're calling the victim a whore that deserves it. That's how it comes across, Kiki. All right, I've calmed down. I'm softening my tone. You need to understand. All right, this is how you come across, and that's why all these lovely ladies like KB, Victoria, who else is here? I heard Tug Simp's a woman. Chris, of course, is a woman. Chat moves. Sorry, Chris. A point being, this is a safe haven for women here. I like to believe that. We always protect women here. Oh, sorry, Haley. There's Haley as well. Yeah, we protect women around here. We look after women. We're all for women. All right. Ashley's here. Thank you, Belmont. Ashley Cummings. Yep. Of course. All right. Stop telling me women that we know. I'm making a point. We support women here. And all of these women find what you're doing disgusting. Because it is disgusting. Constantly burying other women because what? Because Nick bad? Sure. Nick is bad. Doesn't mean Kayla ain't a victim. You cunt. Said cunt a lot tonight. Extra Lamb 212, thanks for the 5. P on You holds internet chatters and commentators to a higher standard than her own husband. Not only this, but how he talks about April too. Yeah, That's what. Thank you, Triple M. I'll just call you Triple M from now on. Is that cool? Yeah, that's the issue, and that's what people go. She always says that I can't control what Gino says. Nobody's asking you to, Kiki. But if you cared about women, you cared about victims, you would pipe up and say, "Hey, Gino, like, I don't agree with that. Could you not? Like, it's not. This doesn't help anything. You know what I mean? You know, Kiki, like when I said, "Hey guys, could you stop with the Jason Scoop shit?" I got backlash for it. I got yelled at for it, like you would by Gino, right? But I did it because it's the right thing to do. You get it? I'm not saying to my chat, you have to listen to me. I'm saying I feel like this is the right thing to do. So you could say to your husband, hey, the right thing to do would be not bury a victim and make us sound like unhinged psychopaths. That's all you have to do. You don't have to tell him to stop. Just say, hey, we look a bit psycho. Want to dial it back a fraction there, hubby?
It. I defy you. If anything, I've said the exact opposite. I don't know her. Find it. Find it.
But you don't give a shit about what your husband does with Kayla. She's like, well, she's a whore, so who cares? Like, right. It's double standards.
No one believes you even, except Moody goes, right.
No, we all believe him, Kiki, because we've listened to you do it. We've all heard you do it. Nice pause, too. Haley, pretty antisocial. His own ex-wife had to get a HRO on him so he'd stop harassing her on the show. Ding, 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 ding. Great point, Haley. Forgot about that one. Not his first HRO dance, Kiki. His ex-wife, mother of his children. Remember that? Oh, you forgot about that, didn't you? He's quite the little harasser, Kiki. He went to jail for harassing. You know what I mean? What's my spiel, Robbie? Twice convicted for crimes against women, specifically harassment. Dummy.
Moody's also known to lie. I brought up one of his lies to him once. So I texted Carl.
Oh, no.
And I have not heard back. Do you want to know what I said? This is what
Please.
I said. And if he doesn't answer me, then I will be filing an HRO. I'm going to sue for
When you make jokes about HROs, it's funny. It's funny. All right.
defamation, slanderous and defamatory. So
Not even close, dummy.
I texted Carl. I don't know. Or maybe I got him confused with Chad because they're both liars. Friday at 8:25 p.m. I said, please send the fictitious clip where I said she's a whore. So
Oh, right. So the text that you're reading out is the same dumb shit you've just been saying. Great. Thanks, Kiki. Thanks for your time, dummy. Oh, fucking hell. Two great friendships, Kiki and Steel Toe, just blown up this week, Robbie. Just blown up. Motherfucker. I thought I was making fucking ground. Oh, dear. Well, that's it. Holy shit, Robbie. We've nearly gone 3 hours. I did not think I had 3 hours in me today.
I was about to have to say I have to go, but
Yeah,
it sounds
Kiki
like
and
we're
Ray-
ending
yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, we are. We're done. Kiki enraged me, and I had to do that. I listened to that last night. I was like, just fucking banging my head against the wall the whole time. In bed, just going bang, bang, bang. Got me back to sleep though, which is good. Rowie, you got anything you want to close on?
Not really. I know it's a
Not
terrible
really?
answer, but
Great answer.
I guess check the on the Ben Maller, the 5th Hour podcast.
Yeah. Listen to Darth Vader and Robbie.
That's what I've been told. You know, I don't listen to anything I'm on, so I don't know. But I've been the 3 times before that. If you just search and like, if you click on that podcast, then you search for my name, it'll bring up the other 3. This one, it just says Cheeseburger Index and it says Robbie the Cheeseburger Expert, because I don't think he reads this. I don't think he writes. I mean like the previous thing the producer person does.
Would you deny being the cheeseburger expert?
I mean, like I've had my fair share of burgers over the years.
I think I agree. I believe you, I guess is what I was trying to say. Cool. You got anything you want to plug other than that?
I guess at Mariner Robbie. And
what about your fucking hour on with Eccles? You want people to go check that out?
Oh, that's right. The Eccles had a 25-hour stream or something?
24 hours and 1 minute.
What?
24 hours and 1 minute, I believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was on, I forget, it was like the 8 a.m. my time, so I don't know how many hours it was.
It was the first 6 hour stream.
Yeah.
Haley's picked up on something that Doom didn't even notice. I was waiting for someone to notice that. Haley says, I like how wiggly Dean's sprigs of hair are. I know, the bits, see these bits over here? You see how they're like wobbling with the...
It looks like, I don't know.
Yeah. And she also says Dean looks like he has lost some weight. This is funny. I was losing weight for a while, but I think I've stalled and possibly added some. And people keep saying you look like you've lost weight, but I don't think I have. But again, I don't.
You know how fat you have to be to lose 55 pounds and have no one notice that you've lost weight?
As fat as you, probably.
Yeah. I wasn't speaking from personal experience or anything.
Yeah. Oh, Deadpool paid for an additional hour, did he? No, that was after I left.
Okay, so I was reading wrong.
So yeah, 24 hours. 25 hours. Did I say 25? 25 hours. Well, there you go. Deadpool was offering to do that while I was on stream. I was on the 22nd hour, I think I was on. Yeah, 2 hours after me, yeah. And Deadpool said $100.
Sorry, I didn't
to go to. No, you're right. Deadpool said $100 to go to 8, and I said, "Oh, give me $100. I'll go to 8." And then I was like, "No, actually, I can't. My wife will kill me if I did that." but obviously, Deadpool did it, and Echo went to 8. Good job, Echo. Credit to Echo. That's a tough challenge doing 24 hours, and I had a great time. My hour with it was just good to catch up. He and I just was shooting the shit for an hour. You know, it was good fun. So yeah, well done, Echo. Go check out his 25-hour live stream. What else? Anything else, Robbie? Trying to plug you to
the official USA pod on X.
Yep.
There's that. Am I forgetting something? Is this like a trick?
You? What about you?
I said at Mariner Robbie.
Oh, did you? Sorry, I was ignoring.
Yeah. Thing is, I try not to talk politics as much anymore, and like there's so much politics stuff, so I just stay away from my X account so I don't tweet as much. Because like if I were to just tweet Mariners, first off, no one would care, and second off, I would end up saying some horrific shit because the Mariners are driving me insane right now.
Fair enough.
I mean, I don't want to be the guy that wishes death on people, so you know. Well, true. Sports players. I think I've wished death on the country of parts of Iran plenty of times.
And Australia.
Oh, yeah, that too. I mean, but that was all fair and love and war, you know.
Oh, of course. I never took offense to it. I thought it was based, actually. We'll be back to Sunday night this week. Fucking hell. Back to Sunday night this week. Kids are back to school on Monday. So once the kids are dropped at school, I will, boom, be on the stream. So look for that around 9:30 p.m. Eastern Sunday night. You happy with that, Robbie?
Yeah.
Good.
Nights do work better. I'm not much of a morning person, but you know I will always show for the most part.
But I'm going to say, because I do want to like actually get to work on doing stuff for members and actually like promoting memberships by doing member shows. So the old Sunday morning slot, not like this, dude, like fucking, we're not going to do 3 hours or whatever, but I think in the Sunday morning slot, we might start slotting in like say an hour and a half member show. You know, just and we'll start promoting memberships and actually, you know, dig in for the members because, you know, it's kind of gay to have memberships and not actually really do anything for it. You know, I mean, granted, you get a membership milestone chat, which is basically a super chat. So I guess you pay whatever it is, $3 a month, $4 a month for a super chat. But
Chris Mack said, "Don't." I believe he said, "Don't talk politics," and his last 6 messages have been political. So that's
well, we'll stay away from
Yeah.
that, won't we?
It's just
So, yeah.
I just found it ironic.
No, very good. So yeah, look for that. But yeah, Sunday night we'll be back Sunday night for a normal show, and yeah, we'll get to work, and it'll be different stuff. Probably not double verse. You know what I mean? Robbie and I will shoot the shit about some different stuff. Robbie will come up with his own things and all that. So Doug's here.
I had my own stuff today, but the Rossini thing's like 3 weeks old at this point. Even the
So
newest
Robbie
stuff,
hates
it was
trans
like
and Jews.
no.
Robbie loves the Jews.
I almost just said I only hate one of them, but I don't hate either one of them. I hate a coworker that was trans. There's a difference.
Oh fuck! Fucking Stash just put all Shuley's new. Don't leave yet, Haley. People that are filing out, don't leave. There's fucking one more thing.
I gotta go
But that
though,
was
or I'm
true.
gonna.
No, it won't take long.
Okay.
I didn't have a Shuley segment. I just got one thing. All right.
Okay.
Shout out Shuley's Anonymous on Reddit. I forgot about Shuley's Anonymous. Well, I forgot about all of Reddit to be honest. But I've not been on Reddit for a while. Robbie's gonna shit his pants. He's gonna go now. Robbie has to poop. Says Bauman. Do you, Robbie? Do you have to shit?
It comes quick with
Go
this
on
medicine.
then. Go on.
See you guys.
See you, Robbie.
Oh, I promise I'll circle back to this part. Bye.
Fucking Robbie gonna shit his pants. Yeah, shout out Shuley's Anonymous. I've not been on Reddit for a long time, like pretty much since the Clippers really started crushing it on YouTube. I sort of stopped going to Reddit. I signed up and I created an Aussie guy account on Reddit when I was doing Aaron Imholt clips, and I thought I'd post them to the Steel Toe subreddit. But then I stopped doing clips, so I sort of haven't been to Reddit. Anyway, I went to Reddit looking for some Shuley stuff from Shuley's Anonymous. And I go to Shuley's Anonymous and fucking there I see my big dumb face on Shuley's Anonymous. I was like, oh, that's right. These guys are probably into what we're doing at the moment. So shout out Mr. Nasty Man, who's been popping some clips of us on Shuley's Anonymous. We appreciate it, dude. And yeah, to all you folks out there on Shuley's Anonymous. Yeah. Appreciate you checking us out if you do. And if you don't, Mr. Nasty Man, clip this right now so they can. All right, cool. This is just a little thing. We talk a lot about like the shitty behavior of everyone, and I've been talking about the shitty behaviors Shuley and TSN. And you know, people like Aaron and who else? Who are some of the other dummies that like to use the word stalking? Like these people are stalking me because we watch your show and make fun of it. Back when, you guys remember when Cardiff Electric lost his YouTube channel because he showed Stuttering John's ass in fucking One Too Many? He went on Point Double Point as OJ. It was a fucking hilarious bit, you know what I mean? Because fucking band evasion and all that. But Shuley went on to a bit of showing Stuttering John's Bumble profile. And in that moment, he showed his Discord DMs. This is the best screenshot I could get from that clip. This is Stacey Allen. You guys, any of you that have been familiar with TSN at all, Stacey Allen is one of their top fucking donators. I don't know who she is, whatever. But this looks to me like a photograph of Stuttering John's car outside of, most likely, his mother's house. Doesn't that seem pretty stalkerish? Like, why are you at the place that Stuttering John's saying taking photos to get his whereabouts? Like, this is fucking gross. This is stalker behavior. Absolute stalker behavior. So yeah, that's all I had for fucking TSN this week. But yeah, just have a good hard look at that. This is what they're fucking tossing around in their fucking DMs in Discord over at TSN fucking following Stuttering John around and taking fucking photos of his car and the house and all that. I'm like, this is gross. Really fucking gross. So thank you to Shully's Anonymous for that one. I don't know if the person who tipped me off to it wants to be known to have tipped me off to it, but that person knows who they are, and shout out to you. And yes, XMM212. That's what Frog wanted Ava to do. Yeah. Ava was on with Miss Judy and Vince the Lawyer today, and I got a chance to listen back to that after work, after I finished with Eccles. And yeah, that's the thing. Like, people like to fucking dogpile on Ava, which if you don't like Ava, you don't like Ava. Whatever. They want to dogpile on Ava because she commented on the fact that, like, she drove past fucking Stuttering John's kid's house, right? They live on the same fucking street. Like, it's wild. And Shuli Network tried to make Ava sound like a fucking stalker. But this is the shit that they're up to. This shit. Fucking cunts. Seriously. Oh, next time at that sussy guy, just imagine that Aussie guy and put an S where the A should be. We'll catch you next time on United States of Australia. Oh, we don't even get Gino is flat broke. Fuck you, StreamYard. Can't do anything on the free version.